What is going on, everybody? Welcome. It's 12 p.m. Pacific here in Las Vegas. We are live on YouTube and Twitch, and welcome, everybody. This is a Jerry Show where each and every week, 12 p.m. Pacific, we talk about 3D printing, resin printing, CNCs, laser work, painting, a little bit of anything and everything. We even talk about food and animals. So I hope you're all having an awesome day, great weekend. Please smash that like button, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Let me bring in everybody we got in the back room, and we'll get going. Hey, Kenny.
Let's start calling it the green room.
Yeah. Hey, Matt.
I feel more like a celebrity when you say green room.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, everyone.
Oh, hi.
Go
hi.
on.
Hi, guys.
How goes it?
Good. 2 weeks in a row, I'm in the green room before you get on your stream. Wow.
I don't know why that sound ended like that, Matt. I thought I had more music, and then it's like, where's the rest of the music at?
Yeah, it died.
Something happened.
That was good music. That was good tunes.
I don't know.
For AI, yeah. You know, AI can do all kinds of crazy stuff nowadays. I'm looking for something. I just noticed on my Pi 5 here, I need a HDMI doohick adapter. So
I like doohick better.
yeah, Tim, don't ever buy a Sobel SV08 because if you do, I'll come up there and shoot you.
No, I bought another printer. I ordered another printer, and it's not a Sobel. It's not a Sobel.
Yeah, because putting mainline clipper on it, oh boy.
No. I bought one that's not going to have Clipper on it, but I bought one to test for a potential print farm for my office. So I bought a FlashForge Adventurer 5M.
Oh, nice.
So only because of the price, it was $3.99 Canadian. And
I thought about the Alicu.
Elegoo what? The carbon thing?
Yeah.
Breaking up,
Syrian
Matt.
carbon. It's not available yet, and it's priced higher than that one, as far as I understand. And I've had experience with FlashForge before, and they make good printers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Good on, Clownhammer.
Actually, I think that was one of my first ones.
Wayne.
I think I got it off of eBay. That my two hands. And that was actually a printer called Two. Oh, you know about the two hands?
Two hands? No, we all have two hands. Well, most of us do.
No,
I got another one of these yesterday. I don't
the,
think it was on.
What is that, Jerry?
Powered hub.
Oh, I get it. Okay. Sorry, Kenny. What's two hands?
It was a 3D printer. It was an IDEX. That's why.
Oh, no, I haven't heard of that. Who makes it? There's a company called Two Hands.
No. It's not a company. That's the name of the printer.
Okay.
Let me look it up. I got it.
Huh.
I'm brain farting right and left today.
Oh, I've had a week full of them, so don't worry about it. Happens. I'm just working on my wall here.
Yeah, Tenlog. Tenlog. Tenlog.
Oh, Tenlog. Okay.
Tenlog. Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
You guys want to see something? I got a new table.
But I don't think they make anything anymore. I think they.
Oh, you got one of those power tables.
Yeah.
Oh, like a power working desk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now I can stand up and it works. You have back problems.
Yeah. So you can stand when I have back.
I find sometimes standing helps, right? But I can only stand so long because of my back.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I had an adapter over here. What happened to it?
And here's some wood I got. What I got going on with my CNC project in the garage.
I
got
saw
this
your
picture
picture on
this
that.
morning.
That's massive. Wow.
Yeah, I'm taking that CNC, that Prover 4 XL right there, and I'm gonna supersize it. I've got a kit I got from Jimitsu, and the legs are to the right there. You can see them when I took the other table apart, and then I got some more 2x4s. I went and picked up 10 2x4s yesterday at Lowe's. I have to wait till the first to buy the plywood to put on it because I can't afford it right now. But there's two 65-inch frames there. That's how big that table will be. The one for the lower shelf and one for the top.
Wow.
And then I got to take apart that one in a million pieces and then rebuild it with the kit that came in the mail, which I haven't opened up yet. I don't have nowhere to put it. So I got to get this table built. That's something else I got going on.
That's cool. And I thought my rat rig table was big when I had it.
Rat rig, that's another nasty.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Andrew coming in. Andrew, what's going on?
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. You?
Oh, pretty good.
Yep. Rat rig is another definite nasty word.
Rob,
Is it really?
Okay.
Money money go down the hole. Oh well.
The kit printers are expensive, period, right? So,
Yeah.
but you have more control over them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew, I never did get that file. I don't know what happened, but when I click on it to download, it opens up a big white screen and then nothing happens. I don't know what happened with it.
I was throwing it's a zip file. I just sent it to you again just about 10 minutes ago. So hopefully it'll be received. It's really large, so I may have to reduce it down if you don't get it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Let's see.
And this is another case of I saw it one day and now it's not here.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Russ. What's up, Russ?
Hey guys,
How's
Hey,
it going
Russ.
today?
good.
Love the
So-
start. Love the Beatles thing, Russ.
Yeah, I was gonna show those off. So I
Very
got the
cool.
I got the Star Wars one there,
Oh, nice.
and I think I was showing you.
If
I
you
got
play
it.
any music, don't play it over 10 seconds or I'll get a copyright strike.
I got some royalty-free music.
Okay, that's enough.
Standby alert. Death Star approaching.
And then this is the
Wow.
Son of a buzzard.
Come on, Lily.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, the
dun.
same thing. I've got a white screen, Andrew. Put it in a Dropbox. Send me the Dropbox link, and I'll get it from there.
Right on, do that.
That'd be the easiest way to do it.
Okay.
That's why I usually send files to people throughout the years.
For
I
sure.
put it in my Dropbox, and I find a link, and it says whoever has this link only can download whatever the item might be.
Yeah, for sure. I'll do that.
We lost Russ.
The Force wasn't with him.
Luke, I am your father.
Apparently, he doesn't actually say Luke, but what do I know?
Hello, Dave Gatton. How you doing, my friend? Here he is. Hey, Russ.
hey. I think my internet dropped.
Ah,
Okay.
So did you see the light?
You moved the camera, and it was a little bit high, but you didn't. Then you weren't talking.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. Now we got to get a look at it. How
ah,
cool the
yeah.
Beatles.
So I was telling Tim that in order to do that plaque, I painted a board gold and then put the blue masking tape on it. And then I cut it with the laser and then pulled the background layer off and then spray painted it black and then pulled the tape off of the letters.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that's how I ended up getting that. This here.
That came out great. Hey, Montana Maker. Hello, hello.
It's the bells. Hello, George.
And I did another one of these for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cute.
That came out amazing. Yeah, the one you did for my wife, Betty Boop, looks awesome. You did an excellent job on it.
That USB hub you showed, I got 2 of those. Those are really good.
Yeah, that's just a random one that they had on Amazon. It's by Atola USB 3.0. Because the one I had was only a 4-port that I use on my lasers. And every time I want to live stream in here and pull my desk up, then I got to go strip it out of there and bring it over. So I just bought another one.
Yeah, what makes it good too is it's powered.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about Kenny's Raptor.
Oh, nice.
My Raptor. You mean my Reaper?
Yeah, your Death Racer.
No, it's not a Death Racer.
Oh, his RC truck that he's building.
No,
Okay.
that I built. Yeah, but it's in the house.
Looks nice.
Yeah, because I got sidetracked with mainline clipper for an SV08.
Hello, Dan.
And that's what
Hey,
I say
Dan.
about mainline clipper for an SV08.
Yeah, I've had
So,
trouble. I gave up for a few days. I'll get going on it here soon.
Good luck. I even tried
I
3.0.
created a monster with those.
You know,
I created a
instead of one-
monster with those lights because I was showing. I was showing some people, you know, the Beatles one, the Surfer one, and now I got somebody that asked me to do AC/DC, and I got someone who asked me to do ZZ Top.
Yeah,
what
Kenny.
what about Marilyn Manson?
Yeah, my son likes Marilyn Manson. I don't care.
I was joking. I don't like him either. But anyways, but yeah, I know a good one. Steve Miller. Yeah.
Some people
that was
call
one
him
of my,
some people call him the Space Cowboy. Sorry.
some call him the Gangster of Love.
Exactly. Or Maurice.
Oh man, now I'm going back to high school.
I'm going back to the back seat of my '69 Roadrunner with me and what's her face.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Game Maker Zach. What's up, buddy?
Hello
Zach?
there.
How you doing?
How's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty swell.
The Zack Attack.
Very cool.
Yep.
Oh, I say that and look who comes.
How are you doing on your jukebox set?
So that the electronics are working. It's just now I got 3D model everything, but that kind of went on back burn because I realized I'm not going to be able to have that completed for Remurf, which
When
I
is
mean,
Rocky Mountain coming up next month, right?
51 days,
Oh,
May
wow.
17th and
Right.
18th.
Look, and I'm looking for sponsors. No,
Hey, PC.
I mean, yeah,
I
no.
wish I could go.
Got a brand new sword.
Nice.
yeah,
Moscatello.
I need one of those. My old sword just ain't what it used to be.
But yeah, no, so brand new sword that I'm working on. I got the spray booth finally actually built, and I started using that yesterday. And also, I finally got my what's that called? Next gen maker chips being made.
Cool.
The camera focus there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It looks
Oh,
sharp.
I like that.
What's on the other side? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, no, can't really tell from the camera, but there is actually it's using the texture plate. Because I also made this version of it. And then multiple different versions of the. I'm only going with one though, because Pez Liz was like, you only have one style. Yeah, let me see if I can pull up the video that has the actual clear what's it called on it. So what's everyone up to today?
TKL, what's going on? Oh, not a lot. I'm just working on a table out in the garage built for my CNC. I'll be upgrading it. So
Ooh, that sounds fun.
I got to make a table 65 inches square.
I got it.
So I'm not sure what you're going to be using for speakers for your jukebox, Zach, but I found these little Bluetooth speakers on Amazon for like $12. That's
Could
what
you send that to me by any chance?
I can.
Yeah.
I need
You
your
bet.
contact. I need your contact info. I don't know if maybe I could get that from either Jerry or Jerry can give you
You
mine.
can put it in private chat.
Because I'm not sure what you were going to do for your jukebox, but
Yeah.
you know, might
'Cause
be
I'm-
something.
Ladies
I'm
and
still
gentlemen, we've
designing
got the
that.
one and only, the man, the myth, the guy that streams constantly with his wife. She's a boss. He does what he's told. 3D and T printing, Dave. What's up, man?
Hola. What's going on, everybody?
Hey guys,
In the middle.
Very
There
well.
you go.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, Tim,
How you been?
Tim, Andrew, Kenny, Russ, Matt. Matt's
Hey.
gone in the dark. Zany, everybody.
Man, every time I
Holy
keep hearing
smooth.
jukebox, I get an Alan Jackson song stuck in my head. They keep saying jukebox, jukebox,
Okay.
jukebox, and don't rock the jukebox. Anyways,
T Morris, 714. What's going on?
Hey,
Got to get down through some of these. Hello, Jose, Loopy Lou. Don Hammer says, hey, Dave. Dave, no Terry, Maker Mind Nexus says.
Terry's upstairs, relaxing as always. He'll probably appear out of nowhere, just, and then I'll have to get out
it's
of
not true. I found the murder weapon.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, hold it that way. That's better.
Yeah, I kind of messed up on here. It kind of leaked on the end.
it happens.
It's Pet G. So
Oh, that's Pet G. Doggone,
Yeah.
that's clean transition.
the only one where it's messed up on the top there,
Yeah.
and I made a brain.
Oh,
Brains.
you know, in the
keychain
zombie
too.
apocalypse,
Yeah. Brain of my enemy.
But did you print it in the blood of my enemy by Pop?
aha.
No, I don't. And I made those versions. I made a pickaxe too.
so Damascus, this is Imperial Red from New Makers.
They're new makers.
The video's not clear enough. Did you pick 1080p coming in?
It's not letting me select 1080p.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, because when it says device can't support it, which is like, okay, that's a little bit weird. I've done it
Right.
before. Yeah, no. So
There
this
you go. Now you
is
got clear.
It's a little better, yeah.
Yeah, clear
so
now.
this is Imperial Red, which
Nice.
is a beautiful filament, by the way. I don't remember where it's at. Maybe it's on. I don't know. But yeah, no. So this is, and to answer Clownhammer's question, that is actually not polysmooth. That sword. I do a little bit of every material, every filament company, because one, life's too boring if you only do one thing. Do everything.
Try all the filaments.
Yes.
Even
You
the
know what I say?
And make all the things.
Yep.
Make all the things and stay a little bit crazy about it.
It's like
We can
mixing
print
all
like-
the flavors of the soda.
But yeah, no, I'm just.
Yeah, it's always fun to venture into filaments that you've never tried before because you find out new things: glass filled, carbon fibers, polycarbonates, copolymers. Yeah, there's some weird stuff out there.
Okay, are you wanting attention to? Are you wanting to say hi to the guys in chat? Come on. Okay.
Doggo. It's a
So you
doggy.
wanted to say hi.
Hello, pups.
mocha latte.
Hey, Red Light, how you doing today?
Hey, red light.
Hey, red light.
I was doing some new patterns for those key lights, Jerry, and I came up with this.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Boy Scout logo?
I think it's a Florida loon.
Okay.
Looks like New Orleans to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it's French, I think.
yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Maybe like Mardi Gras.
Very nice.
So, am I supposed to get this that the INDX by Bondtech is going to be a extruder with the nozzle included in a little compact little kit like that?
Where was it I won that filament the other day? Was that on your stream, Dave?
That was on my stream.
All right, cool.
What, printed solid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did Nomad get out and get back with you?
Yeah, it's in the mail. I got a link.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Yeah, I haven't won the filament in a long time on the stream. And then if it's Polymaker, I can't enter because I'm a Polymaker partner, so I can't win any.
Come on, Lily. What's the FP?
Yeah, I feel like a video game with the squares going. Look at them, man. They're going. All the background noise?
Wait, is my noise going off?
No.
My noise?
Yeah, some of it's coming from Matt from earlier.
Okay, I'm like saying I tried to make sure like
It's not that loud that I can hear. Is that loud, Kenny?
Well, that's it, yeah.
huh. So yeah, now going to a cosplay rave tonight.
Oh, nice. What's that exactly?
So it's a rave, and I get to dress up.
Okay, so just like where everybody just dances around and.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what a rave is. That's all it is.
Hey, I'm old. I don't know what a rave is.
But yeah, no, this is
No idea.
It's okay.
part of my costume.
No ecstasy, though, right?
Let me get.
Oh, dude.
Nice.
You're going to be spreading the plague.
I'm going to be curing the plague. There's a difference.
Oh, God. You're a plague doctor. That's right. A doctor. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
But you still carry death upon you wherever you travel. You know this.
The thing is, though, I'm debating: do I want to bring the staff or do I want to bring the sword? The staff is more fitting.
I was about to say the staff. I think you have less issues getting by with.
I mean, it's a lot bigger. It's big. Like, this is my biggest prop I have.
Wow. Huh.
Zach, you got too much spare time on your hands.
You're a kid.
And this is.
That's impressively big, and that is what she said.
I know.
Wow.
And I hand sculpted 90% of this.
You should be working for a theater.
A theater? No, I work for a dental firm. I hand sculpt dentures and implants.
Dental implants, theater, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Just one bites less, though.
Hey, Cosbricks, how you doing today?
But yeah, no, so do you know?
Yeah, I also did a little Minecraft version of Little Ones, pickaxe and.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And now. Do you know the location of the raid, or is it here and paid and get location? Oh, no, I know where the location is, Cosbricks. It's in South Bend. I'm going to assume I'm going to be sleeping in my car, though.
Oh, that's not me making that
That
noise.
was me. That was me.
Not me.
Sorry.
Oh, Dave.
Sorry.
Dave is.
I was trying to. I had a confession to make. So does anybody in stream or in chat not
I knew
print
it. He
benchies
murdered
ever?
her.
What's that,
What,
Dave?
Dave?
Does anyone not there swear by they don't print the benchy? I'll never print a benchy and all that kind of stuff.
It
Do we
took
have
me
any
three-
diehard no benchies?
It took me 3 years to finally do one. I got into the hobby in 2017. I think it's like 2021 when I finally did one.
Okay, I didn't want to trigger anybody. I was cleaning out the shop and I was just collecting every benchy that I possibly had. And I think I have a problem.
Oh, jeez.
Here, how, 52
Hey,
pickups. Turn it
1-800
turn it
Benchy
over, turn the bag
Anonymous.
over. We're going to count them as they fall out.
Oh, wait, it gets worse. Ready? Wait, I'm gonna come down a little lower because on the table
gosh.
there's even more
Gosh.
benches.
Whoa.
I got a great idea for those.
What do you got?
I really have a good idea that I think you and your wife would like it. Go buy some of that piano wire like I hang up my starships from Lowe's. You hang pictures with it, right? And then run them through the benchy, go from one wall to the other, and string them up all the way along the wall like a necklace.
I have, and the weird part is, all of these are real benchies. None of them are broken and all that stuff. I tossed all of the bad benchies, and everything is a real benchy. There's 4 more up there that are 300 and 400%. I think I'm never going to print a benchy ever again. I think it was my today was my day that I think I will never print another benchy.
Hey, Dave.
I have a problem.
You need to go to the 12 steps and go, in a
I
year,
really
they'll give you a coin, okay?
I do. I need to.
First, you have to admit it to yourself.
I have admitted. I am here admitting it live that I have a problem.
The first
with printing
step he
benchies.
already have taken.
I have
He
taken the
admitted
first
it, that
step.
he have
This
a
is-
problem.
I
That's
have
good.
I have big TPU benchies. I have ASA. I like every filament I can imagine. If somebody says, "Do you have a benchy?" Yeah, I got a benchy in that filament. I got benchies in polycarbonate, PPS.
All right,
TPS.
Dave, I got one question then. Do you have a benchy made out of a 7-Up bottle?
I have a benchy made out of polycarbonate. Does that count?
That's close enough.
And I got a benchy out of PP, polypropylene. Does that count? It's the same bottle. Oh, God. This is sad.
I haven't seen him around lately.
Who's that?
The guy that does that.
Oh, okay, here it is. I found a video.
Yeah.
Ladies and
Recycle guy.
gentlemen, Craig Bitts, everybody. Hey,
Well,
Frank.
hey guys,
How you doing?
Hey,
I looked at the clock and realized it was Jerry time.
Oh, now we're in Brady Bunch mode. Let's see.
That
If
comment
I'm
was
on-
jerry rigged.
if I'm on top in the middle, who am I?
Here you go, Zach.
I
So
love the
you can
chip.
see the honeycomb effect on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Did you try it with also a H1H board or a PEY board?
No, this is straight off the honeycomb.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, and here's a crazy thing. There's no bed adhesion on that build plate.
Wow.
None. Print at 65 degrees. Bam.
Nice.
And it looks like glass with a honeycomb effect. I love it.
Looks nice.
Was that the honey badge? What plate is that?
That is designer from.
You're muted, Russ.
I wasn't talking.
Oh, okay.
So it's the honeycomb designer from BQ, I believe it is.
Oh, from BQ.
Yep. Yeah, no, there's no bed adhesion on it, and I've been printing probably about, I think I'm going to be at 180 to something tonight.
Wow.
I can make 120 chips a day, so.
I'm done. I'm good. I got 1,500. I'm good. I'm calling it there. If I run out, that's enough. That's 1,500. I'm good.
So I'll break the ice on this one. Since I wasn't here last week, it might have been discussed last week. So if so, then I'm not breaking the ice. So what does everybody think about the marketing for the next bamboo?
I think it's good marketing.
Yeah.
But
It's
why
great
are they
marketing.
putting it looks like they're going to put a laser on the dang thing.
I don't know about that.
I
Every
don't think
couple
they
days, you should have a new release today of a new POV of something,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna have another one, and then 2 days from now, there's another one coming. They've already lined it up.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think they're going to have a laser.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't
Nah.
think that fake leak. Like some of the specs are correct, but it's
Well, yeah,
not
I'm not. Okay, let me take that back. I'm not saying that as
I just
they're
wait till
doing
it all
that,
comes out.
but yeah, that too. Okay, but I'm just curious of the bottom line, money.
Well, they want to sell lots of machines, so it's not going to be any higher than what the X1 Carbon was when it got re-released. Because I don't think there'll be a market for it. They got to keep it low enough that people buy the machine. So I think it would come in at 1,500 or less, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Maybe
I placed my bets at 32. That is
My
my
bet's
bet.
at 24. My bet's at 24.99.
People won't buy it.
But they're gonna come out with all. And here's my weird. It's a guess. This is the complete off the wall. The laser aspect is not going to be a cutting laser. It's going to be a scanning laser. It's going to be one that actually scans your models or something you want printed. That it'll scan it and then it'll reprint it for you. That's my wild guess. An internal scan. That's my guess. That's my guess. It's just a guess.
So a copy machine.
Like a copy machine scanner for 3D printed items. Change the revolution. So I have this model that I've handcrafted myself. I can just throw it in my bamboo.
Put it in there. Close the doors.
Close the door. It'll laser scan the thing. It'll do the whole scan because it's a flat bottom.
Now somebody's got to try to stick their ass in there.
So that's why I'm
like on a paper copier.
I have no proof. That's just my guess. That's my guess.
Yeah.
You know how
and then you add that up to 20, 25. How many what?
How amazing that would be.
That's probably what was the holdup. But again, I'm guessing.
Actually, I had something like this.
No proof of this.
I actually had something like this discussed with Rob Mink about this about a year ago before the Crooked Pro came out. What we discussed also, and we in the long run wanted to do this a printer with a scanner inside, and then you take the item out and then it would print the item out for you.
You can increase it just like a scanner, lower it down, increase it, change the resolution. You can do all that, and that's when you can start to charge the 2,500, and then your commercial grade you can charge 5,000 for.
It's going to be more than the X1E.
Well, hell, let's do
the...
a football pool.
32.
I'm going 24. I say 24.99. I'm calling 24.99. Dan's in it. What?
How are we gonna collect the 22? And we can sell, or we can sell the money.
The price is right.
The price is right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go on our next game show, 3DHP with Jerry and the rest of the crazy crew.
What's going on, Craig? What's new with you?
Nothing really. Just printing, trying to get machines to work, designing. I just did I know a lot of you guys aren't big toy or, everybody prints different things, right? So Super 7, which is a toy company, kind of a independent toy company, a few years back, they came out with like this huge cat's lair for Thundercats. It was like 37 inches tall. It cost like, I think it's like $1,000, man. Normal people don't have $1,000 to spend on a display piece. And we're 3D printers. If we want something, we just either find someone to design it, redesign it, we print it, it's done,
Yeah.
And so someone had asked, hey, can you design this other can you design a play set? I was like, in between projects, I'll work on it. So got it done. And of course, then it becomes, it's how long would it take to print? So, with 3D printing, I think in the community, we go, it's quicker. We can control the quality. We can control it all, right? It's our machines, it's our filament, it's everything. Then you get people that go, oh, I would rather you just do a Kickstarter, go through all that process of finding someone to manufacture it, and then I just want it. I don't want to have to wait. It's like, well, I'm not doing a Kickstarter. I was asked if I could do it. Find someone who can 3D print it, and it came out really good. I mean, if I had the time, I would print it, but I don't have the time, and it's not something that I personally want to do, So it's just one of those things where you spend a little bit of time on something, and then people go, it's not something necessarily that I want. And it's like, well, why did I just spend all that time? So,
All right.
kind of frustrating, which is kind of why I got out of the 3D print. Before it was Patreon, it was just crowdfunding. Jerry.
Yeah.
And I'm not in the business to create a Patreon and go through all that. I would rather just get my time out of it or get a commission and just be done. So I know most of you guys are printer, you're makers, not so much designers. So I think, and then some of you are both, right? So I think it just comes down to understanding your market for people that want it, and don't waste your time on other stuff. I'll pull up the thing and share my screen of what it is.
Hey, Kenny, I got a question for you. How's your SVO8 doing?
Oh, that's mean.
It's about
Wait, he wasn't. Does Kenny know? Kenny wasn't here last week, so he doesn't know. Kenny, wait, ready? Kenny, you know why?
Hot
wait,
and
Kenny.
To blame.
Kenny, wait. Come with me, camera. Come on, camera. Come with me. Kenny, I've joined you, Kenny. I've joined you.
Comgrow
version, you, my friend. Comgrow SVO8.
But do you have mainline on it yet?
I have my chip ordered. I got it off AliExpress, so it was a 7-day delivery. So once that comes in, I'm gonna go ahead and try to. Since you guys are struggling with it, I'm gonna hopefully I don't have the same issue.
I had Thunder Keys drop in and help me. I got the part from TH3D and one from Kenny that he got off Amazon. He had, it looks like two of them there.
Oh, yeah, I got mine off of AliExpress from a reputable one, so I'm hoping it's okay.
I went that route. I said, well, because I've seen on the support page for SVO8, one guy said he went through 3 of these to get it to work.
Huh.
But I don't seem to have a problem erasing and writing. I mean, it comes up, it's the right file size, because it tells you right in the instructions what the file size should be, you know?
1 second, Frank.
So I don't think that's the problem there. It just can't find the damn serial numbers. It's no file found. In other words, I'm all the way up in step 8 where the last step 8.
I got as far as
Right, my problem.
flashing. It said it's flashing, hit enter, and then it wouldn't flash.
Right.
So I must have got to the end of step 8. I need to redo it. Start over. I'm going to watch 3DTO, I think it is, his videos on it.
So let me ask you this, not to interrupt, but let me ask you this, because I'm dying to know. Did you run the command for the IDs?
No.
For the MCU IDs, did you run that command?
I don't know if I did. If it was in the paperwork, I did.
Because it would have told you no device found, or along those lines. Because that's all I'm getting. Okay, sorry. Continue.
I'd have to go back and look because I forget as fast as I learn something. That's why I try to get stuff on tape. That way I can rewatch it. Here you go, Frank.
And then in support, there's a fix, quote unquote fix, and the file that you're supposed to fix is a secure file, no write permission.
Yeah.
So how do you fix something when it's got write permission locked?
Oh, you got the interior in there also?
Yeah, no, I made a straight up playset. Like for the 7-inch figures. And
you're printing it now, or
I'm not gonna print it. I don't need to print it. It's not something necessarily that I want right now, but that I want to do. But yeah, it's so the Super 7 Cat's Lair is 37 inches tall. You guys can Google it if you're interested, but it's pretty much, if you know the show, it was in a mountain. So what they did is the backside, they made it to where it opens up, and it's like a dollhouse. That's the easiest way to explain it. It's like a Thundercat dollhouse. And this building or thing that I made was in the second season, and it was like another cat's kind of like lair. It's called the Tower of Omens, and so this piece up here, it rotates around. It's a light, and then the center part, this part is like a command center. And so Super 7 has these figures, which that's one of them, and it has this braille board tray, which one of the main character that kind of uses this is Linkso, and he is sold with an actual braille board. So I designed this to where that braille board will actually sit in there and be used, because
he's gonna hit his head. You need to size it up a little bit. He's gonna hit his head.
He's not. It's the illusion.
Okay.
So cool. There's nothing there, and so just spend a lot of time on it. And initially, I was going to give it away for free. I was going to give it away for free to the community, to the Thundercat community. And then I remembered how people like to make money off of us. Every one of us, if they can. Whether it means buying a whole bunch of product from a maker and then reselling it, or you put a design up on Thingiverse or Maker World or 3D Trader, whatever. Someone takes that design and then they either resell the file, or they're reselling, or they're making a ton of prints and they're selling the prints. And so I was like, you know what?
Brack.
Yeah.
Let me interrupt for a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
My research, at least on Etsy, with the amount of time I put into it, because I was curious. Because again, I saw Red Dad Steve on there, who I like. I've got a lot of his prints, and I've offered him. I like, dude, you need to at least get money for someone. And he doesn't care; he does it as a hobby. But in my research of the source of where a lot of Etsy, stolen stuff that I know was stolen. Third world countries, not really Americans. Third
Oh
world
yeah, I'm not
countries.
saying that it's only.
I'm not saying Americans are innocent either.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's where
So
most of
it's one of the first things that was really hard for me to understand when I very first got into designing and selling and crowdfunding was I was always thinking local, because when we were younger, right, you made something and you went to like a local crafts fair or a local place. It really took me a good minute to realize that what when you're on the internet, it's global. And so I have pretty much sold a file to everybody in a country all over the world. So yeah, I know that it's not just a certain group of people. Anyone will try to make money off. So pretty much I just said I'm not giving it away for free, even though I love the community, and if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't have kept going. I said, okay, I'm going to crowdfund it. I need 57 people at $35, or I need 80 people at $25.
Yeah, because time is so valuable. I mean, Jerry can, he'll agree with me that it is so valuable because as we get older, it goes faster and faster and faster. Just like this trip I'm going on to New Orleans this next week for the laser launch. I'm going to be back before I know it. I'm going to be sitting here 2 weeks from today because I won't be here because I'm flying back late Saturday next week. So I'm going to be sitting here 2 weeks from now. Well, that was quick. So what I'm getting at is charge for your time because it's damn valuable.
The other thing is, when these guys talk about like this project I'm working on, this other this particular building, at the end of the day, I have the control. If I do the Kickstarter, I'm putting it out there. Somebody can share it or do whatever. I'm leaving the quality in someone else's hands. And so I would rather, if someone wants me to print it, yeah, but you're going to pay me for the time and you're going to pay me for the filament. If someone wants to buy the file straight out, I'll sell the file straight out. But if it doesn't seem like I'm going to get my time out of it, I'll put it in a folder and zip it, and that's where it'll stay until somebody else decides that they can make it better or they can do it. Same thing, that happened with the Thunder Tank. I was the first one ever to make a 2-seater 3D printed Thunder Tank that was remote controlled.
Hey,
I got the file, Andrew. Thank you.
Yeah,
I think I asked this question a long time ago.
I don't blame you. I would do the same.
Anyways, whatever happened to because I swore there was going to be technology to where you could lock a file and then and I'm not talking about software because we deal with keys all the time, but you could lock a 3D file and secure it, put it on the market, secure it. But the only problem is
there is a way. There is a way to mark the file, but you're talking about G code, right? So even if you lock it and someone puts it into the slicer, they can, like in Bamboo, you can export that out as an STL, which is a totally new STL than the original STL. Now, can you mark the file? Yes, you can. Luban created the software.
Wait a second. I have to stop you right there. If you put a G code into the slicer of Bamboo and you try to export it, I know there's one guy, he made a file. He comes to the show too. Oh, I forgot his name right now. He made the greeting card, not the greeting cards, the Valentine's Day cards. What's his name? Oh.
It's not necessarily. Let me retract that. It's not the G code. If I put a file out there, an STL or a 3MF, and let's just talk about Bamboo Slicer for right now. If I bring that into Bamboo, you can right click and you can export that 3MF as an STL.
STL.
And it's a totally new STL. So it doesn't, so if you had something that locked it, which that doesn't make sense. Now, if you Luban, like I was saying, Luban did create a software to where you can mark your files, and how it works is that you have a master file, and then you have, let's say, all of you guys, so 9
Yeah,
people.
3D Sets has 3D Sets all over the model.
So you have
Yeah,
9
their
people.
logo.
Well, you
Yeah.
can put your name, but they can't see what you marked it with because you have the master. Now, that's great, but the problem then becomes if I sold to 50 people and those 50 people shared to 50 people and those 50 and so forth and so forth. It's like the sex class in high school, right? Eventually someone's going to say, hey, your file's over here for free. Now, let's say now you have to somehow get that file. And let's say you somehow get that file and you put it in your thing and it says that Jerry, I sold that particular one to Jerry. Well, I can't ban Jerry. I mean, I could because he shared it one time, but he may not be the person that got the file. He may be some other guy. So
Yeah, some other guy maybe stole it, right?
it was a great idea. It was a great idea, but the problem then becomes we didn't have enough because it was me, Dan, Luban that came, and it was a little bit of Eduardo from Special STL that came up with this idea, and Luban executed it. But the problem then became that we didn't have enough artists or designers wanting to do it because most of the design groups now, basically they get their money. They don't care that it's shared.
Sanix, if you're on Sanix's website, whether you buy individual models or on his Patreon, they're all coded. They're built into the STL file. Who bought them at that particular time? I don't know what program he uses. I don't know how it's done. But if say I got the model and I shared it to somebody like Craig is saying, and eventually it wound up clear across the world, he could download that model or pay somebody $1 and get it back, whatever, and he can find out who originally had the model and go after the original person that shared it.
So
It's not physically stamped on the model, but it's internal. You can't see it.
Yeah, that's the same thing that Luban did. But the problem then becomes you have to spend, as a designer, you have to spend your time chasing it. And by that time, it's already out there. There's probably 3 or 4 or 5 other sites that have it from other people. And it's just a losing battle. So,
well, no, it's not a losing battle. You just sue the guy who you sold it to.
Yeah,
I mean,
it doesn't matter if you ban that guy or you go. It doesn't matter because it's already out there.
Yeah.
Right?
I know, but doesn't the suit would recover the money?
So
I mean, just
at the end of the day, you just need to, like Kenny was saying, at the end of the day, as a designer, get your time out of it and let the universe be what the universe is, right? I mean, it's no different than if you're a car salesman and you bought 20 brand new cars, and then you brought those 20 brand new cars to your car lot and then resold them, and then someone else resells them, and so you need to get your money back out of what you invested. So that took me a long time because I get personally attached to my designs. I really love doing what I do. So
it's your work.
So I had to say I need to get my money out of it and then take it as a compliment, so to speak, that because they're sharing it and someone else is making money, I have to look at it that way. I can't get angry and upset like I used to. Oh my God, my stuff's on 30 different sites and they're selling it for either $1 or they're selling it for $25. They're still making money hand over fist on my work, and no one's even noting it. Luckily I had people like Jerry.
When you originally designed something, you want X amount of dollars. That's why I forget the name of the group where you go on and so many people, they pitch in and they all pay like $800. And once they have the $800, everybody gets their model. Anything that you make above that is awesome. And if you don't and they steal it, well, you got what you wanted out of it. You wanted X amount of dollars out of it.
It's a symbiotic relationship between, the designer, the printer, the guys that are painting, it's a symbiotic relationship. So it starts with the designer. He, people print it and then they go, oh wow, I'm a, I like to paint. I'm not a maker. I like to paint. So then the guy that paints it makes it look even more awesome. And then hopefully everyone all the way, coming back up, right, would say, who's that designer? Who's that person that made it? I want to buy it from them. That's not how it works, because you could go to that person and go, oh, well, I'm selling it for 20. Well,
Hey,
What the hell?
what was that?
I don't know.
What was that?
holy smoke.
Tim, Timmy.
Tim.
Tim.
Tim. It sounds like a router. Jeez.
Wow.
We thought it was you.
I thought it was me too, and then I looked on my thing and went, oh, nope, that's Tim. That's
Tim.
No,
Tim.
I full screen Tim to change the subject, and then all of a sudden the alarm went off.
Yeah. I'm like saying, I know I'm working the Dremel right now.
Tim, unmute yourself. Hey, you all right? Unmute yourself.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, you have to go back out.
Oh.
Go out and come back in.
Yeah, go out.
I think because we all been lagging.
Can Tim hear
Because
that
all the
noise?
screen I seen.
Tim, could you hear the noise? Oh, okay. Yeah,
Because
that
the whole
was
screen was lagging, all of us.
Wow.
Huh.
I wasn't lagging. I never.
No,
lag,
no.
so.
The screen
I
was
don't
lagging on
freeze either.
YouTube.
I don't freeze or lag. So
Yeah, you haven't done that in a while.
No,
Yeah,
not since he got rid of
but on
his.
YouTube, all of us were
He's
freezing.
on the mark. He doesn't
So
freeze.
something was wrong.
I mean,
Not with your end, maybe with somebody else's end.
I got top of the line stuff, man. I got top
Yeah,
of the
so
line
do
router,
I.
and I got top of the line 2 gigs. So
So is that Jerry? Is that the universal code for we're tired of hearing you, so we're going to change to another screen?
Yeah, that's why I full screen people. I try to, when somebody's going on and on and on, I don't want to be rude and say something.
But it was,
to them.
I mean,
I
it was
jump
good
to somebody
information.
else.
That's cool.
I think he's done it to me.
It's
before.
like Tim when Tim comes on.
Oh,
here,
hey, it's cool. It's your show, man. It's cool. It's your show. I was just trying to give insight because I don't think a lot of people understand. You got to remember, not just us. People are watching. I don't think they really understand the tier of how 3D printing works. It's not just some guy putting it in a machine magically and it just appears. There are people that it affects.
Yeah, there's work behind it. Someone's done
A
work.
lot of work. Yep.
Yeah. It still upsets you, even if you get your money out of your work at the start. You still
Cam.
it irks you if you see it.
Yeah,
online.
sound good now.
He ain't talking.
Don't know what happened. My Rode mic all of a sudden was maxing out.
Huh.
My Rode mic was maxing out, so I basically had to reboot my A10 Mini Pro, and everything seems fine now.
No aliens around you, right?
No, I don't think. All I did was turn on the box turtle, and all the lights came on, and that's, I think, when things went to,
Yeah,
So,
your
Tim,
audio, your video.
you finished your Voron, huh? Wow, Dave, take notes.
finished my Voron. The Voron's been finished a
One's
while.
been done for a while.
Yeah, did
I
Dave
think that was a slam.
take notes?
I did. It's called the Comgrow SVOA.
But right now, I'm just looking at. There's a couple errors when I turned it on. There's a couple box turtle errors in the software, so I'm trying to figure out what they are. So
How's flashing?
flashing was good. It actually went well, and I actually streamed a little bit live on Thursday, and I finished the wire connection I had to the sensor in the Filomatrix. And then I went to turn it on, and I kept getting this error, and I kept wondering, why am I getting this error? I hadn't plugged the box turtle into the printer. So
What code is saying giveaway? I'm not sure what he's talking about. Huh.
Yeah, because I don't know if you know, but yeah, Jerry and I have a lot of time in the SVO8 field.
Yeah, trying to get mainline clipper on it, and I'm currently stuck. I'm taking a break for a few days Then I'm going to start over, watch 3D PO's channel, older guy, white beard, and do everything like he's doing it from beginning to end and see if I can solve it.
He was
Don't worry, Jerry.
he was even watching some German dude.
Yeah, the German dude was
Translation.
really good. The guy, because he was showing all the screens extensively, there's putting mainline clipper on it. I don't know the name of the channel, but it's all in German. So you can put the screen and the text in American, in English, but then again, it's hard to read the text while you're looking at what he's doing. But it's real visual. So while you're doing it, you can easily follow what he's doing and then just pause it where you need to, and a few words here and there are English, but you really don't even need him talking because you can see what he's doing. And then
I still know all my German dirty words like Scheiße and all that stuff.
okay.
So, which is, you know.
Yeah, I'm going all-wheel drive with my SVO8, so that's why I need my mainline.
Well, I want to change my tool, and I want to change, or excuse me, not change. I'm eventually going to get a turtle box probably in May.
Yeah, on Dave's, it looks like they went with gray and black. Right, Dave? There's no blue on it. And the style of the cover, it looks different on the hot end.
It's the same exact. Oh, no, it's the same shape. It's just gray. The gray makes it look better because of the contours. I like the gray. I don't like the blue.
Dave, I got a question for you. Now, I know you're in hotels. What part of hotels?
All of it.
Well, I mean, like administrative, money, or maintenance.
I'm in operations, but basically management. I own. I don't own one, but I acquisition hotels. I manage hotels.
Okay.
All that
right.
stuff.
Because this is a general consumer question. How can hotels retain your reservation a month out just because you paid in advance accidentally and not give it back and be a big chain? Comfort.
So Kenny, you want to go back to your reservation? On that little paragraph on the bottom of it, there's a little check mark box that you checked off that says, I guarantee I will not cancel this reservation, and I'm subject to the terms above, which says I will not cancel, change, or alter this reservation,
I never saw a check on that.
and I'm not subject to a refund. And you have to click that acknowledge in order to go forward. You know that part that nobody reads? It's right there. And it's printed out for you on your confirmation page, too, that your email was sent to you, which automatically is sent to you.
Because I'm not even going to Little Rock now. I'm going straight to New Orleans. I'm not going to Little Rock because I got all the pictures of my father's and grandfather's, cemetery.
If you cancel early enough and can't they re-rent it, then they would give him back a refund, or they'd keep it anyway and rent it also.
There's the question. So here's where it goes. So Kenny, are you a member of guest privileges? Are you a choice member?
Yeah.
So if you're
Well, I was a member when I registered automatically, I guess. Man, what the hell?
Well, that's not me.
Andrew.
That's Andrew this time.
It's Andrew this time.
No, I just muted mine and didn't change it.
Something's going boom, 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 boom.
Oh, as soon as
When you mute,
see
Andrew, when you mute it, it goes done for us.
I think it's Zach because behind him I can see his machine.
Can't hear you, Craig.
You, Andrew.
No, Zach's muted.
It's Tim, I think.
No, there's a yellow box around whoever's making noise. So look for the yellow box. Everybody stay quiet and look for the yellow box.
Everybody shh.
Hey.
It's Andrew.
Oh, there we go.
I think it's a program what we're using.
Talk Studio? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they never would have raised the rates on where we lost him.
He's probably jumping off.
Yeah, you have to go back out and back in again.
If StreamYard never would have jacked up their prices over double, then I would have stayed with them. But
this sucks. Okay, that's okay. What do you do when you can't connect to Moonraker because you made a change? How do you get into Moonraker to remove that change?
I don't know.
YouTube.
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
Chat might help. Dave might know.
I don't
Yeah.
know. No, ask
No,
me.
okay.
What do
you
we
see
know?
the moron still
No.
sitting over there.
No, the instructions say to enter this line into your Moonraker config file. When I did, it won't boot up now.
You're good.
Oh, man.
That's all right. I'll figure it out.
We can't see any of the layer lines anymore on the handle.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 3D printing pilot. What's going on, buddy?
Hey!
Yeah, he had 3D printing pilot. I was talking about you earlier. With
Hope good stuff.
no, always bad, you know.
Fair
Don't
enough.
smack. Don't smack.
Fair enough.
No, it was all good. Was all good. It was about your
Tim.
Valentine's Day card.
Tim.
What you
Oh.
made.
Yeah,
And the file you can download it as a G code for on Maker World, right?
It's not it's a FreeMF file. It's not really G code. It's just a FreeMF file, and then you can
No.
open it in your, in the slicer, and then you can like change colors and change whatever you want.
Yeah. But I wanted to do it into an STL file, right? Because I wanted to change some stuff on it.
So that's a
And-
FreeMF file. So I no one so the standard in the industry right now is not to use STLs because they're limited in polygons. So the FreeMF file, you can actually paint them, and the way that I extract the files, because it's not an STL, it's like multiple STLs in my one file, so you don't need to even paint it. You have like a list of everything, and you can just choose color. So it's like very easy.
Yeah. But I know your files were blocked off creating them back into an STL file. I tried it.
I'm pretty sure if you go to file, if you open the 3MF file in your slicer, in the Bamboo slicer, and you go file, save as STL, then it will export it as an STL file.
Hold on a second.
But you will ruin all the colors. Like it will be very difficult for you to paint anything after that.
Everything that you saved is gone right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's already like repainted, so it's very easy for you to change colors and choose the AMS unit or whatever. But yeah, you can go file, export, I think, and then as STL, and then you can save it as STL.
Because I wanted to wipe it and write something else over on top of it.
Oh, you can. Okay, so you can't wipe what I wrote because it's not. It's so when
I can. Trust me, I can. Once I have an STL file, I can wipe.
Okay, then if you export it as STL, do whatever you want with it. I mean, it's open for everyone.
Thank you anyway, but no. There's certain locations where I still have trouble with on a model, but if you put your name in it or something like this or anything like this, change it, like mark it, I can change it back to the original form.
Well, but it's not made in the STL, so it's not what it's made in the CAD design software.
I know.
It's not made inside of the.
I know 3MF you use, but this is how I get around it. Because I take the individual, like we said, there are multiple files in the 3MF file inside. I just want to have one particular file, so I can wipe it. Later on, the colors
I can export it as STL, and then it will be one file.
Yeah. I will show it to you. Let me find your file. You can show it.
Oh man, I'm covered in dust.
No. My question was I couldn't make a copy of it from the 3MF file from Bamboo Slicer. So
I can do it. I can do it
question.
with you. I can share my screen and show you how to do it. So let's go to my Bamboo lab.
Yeah, I know how to do it. Just it didn't work for me. So I didn't know it because I had to let.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you can. Maybe it's a problem. Let's see. I'm doing it while we're talking, and we'll see. So I'm downloading like one of them.
I can't find your file right now. Can you send me a link to your in the private chat?
Export object as STL. Download. Yes. Yep, it exported it as an STL. It works.
Then it must be something on my end then.
If you need a link for it, he said, I'll go to private and I'll just send it here.
Thank
for
you.
Well, I hope nobody watching has snow and cold weather outside, because right now in Vegas it's 76 and sunny out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's snowing here. It's freezing.
It's a little bit of snow on and off and freezing rain over here.
So, Jerry,
Jerry, it's warm here with all the car fires we have had lately.
Yeah, Tom.
I joined because I have to go. I joined I really want to show you guys an update on my project that I'm working on. And then I have to go help my wife. But I don't know if you guys remember, I made this YouTube counter follower thingy. And I was telling that I'm going to make a new version with like multicolor screen that's going to show every social media. So I have the final thing right now. Let me just move the camera down a little bit. And that's the final result. And it's kind of hard to show in camera. It's a little bit large.
Oh, nice.
And the camera won't focus. But I made a custom PCB inside. The diffuser is also printed. And I had to like make multiple versions to get to like this nice diffuser. You have 3 touch buttons on top. So those are touch. So you can like scroll through your pages here. So you have like YouTube views and YouTube subscribers. This is Twitch. It's kind of hard to see because of the camera, but it looks really good in real life. And this is Reddit. And I also made like, this is like CPU load, live CPU load. This is, you have temperature sensor and humidity. So this is humidity and temperature.
I'm at
This is
18%
just,
right now, 18% humidity.
Yeah, this is like in this room, it's 18%. And that was the clock. This is the, again, humidity, because now I'm holding it so it goes up.
Okay.
What was that? Twitch, YouTube. This is GPU temperature. This is Instagram, TikTok, and basically like that's all of the social medias. Maybe I missed something, but it looks very nice. I made the vent holes in the back, my logo.
Nice.
That's epic.
And you have the power button, and inside you have a custom PCB that I made to hold everything, because otherwise there's too many wires.
Are you selling those now? If so, share a link and I'll post it.
Not yet. I'm still working on the video. I'm going to make a full video of how to assemble it. And I'm going to sell them because it's a little bit complicated, because you still need to do you need to go to make apps at the APIs of those social media platform. It's a little bit complicated. It's not just like plug and play. But I am so it will be like for more advanced users, but I am planning on selling them. I'm going to sell also the piece. I'm going to release everything for free.
The link in the back, the link in the back room for printables. You want me to share that?
Yeah, it's not up there yet because I'm still working on it. But in a week or so, I will release everything. It will be free for everyone to if you want to.
The link that you already posted in private chat.
That was a link for just for that card thingy I've made, Valentine's card thingy I've made.
This is what I wanted to say about the card thing. It was the one with the robot with a balloon.
What?
It was a robot with a balloon. You made it.
That's not me. No. Sure? This is what I've made. I sent you. It's like you have like multiple of them, but none of them is a robot and a balloon.
Huh. All right. So it's not yours then.
Yeah, that's
His name is Tom, not Tim.
Because it was the same layout of as what you have right here. The same.
Well,
cards,
after I made them, a few other people also. So after I made the first one, and it was like I was the first person to do it. Then there was other people and posted stuff, but yeah. So this is this project right now. I've been working on it for weeks and weeks now, with the custom PCBs and everything. So that's like the final. It looks much better. The camera doesn't really show the colors and how the screen looks. It's kind of ruining the effect, but it looks really good. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna release everything. Everything is going to be like for free if anyone wants to like make it. But I will sell it for, like if someone wants to support me, they can buy the PCB or the full product. But again, I always release everything I do for free if someone else wants to make it. And
Do you have a website now where you are selling other products? Do you like to share the link? And I can post it.
So for now, I'm working. I'm still working on my website. For now, I'm selling on Etsy. I'm going to put my Etsy link in a second here in a private chat so you can share it. Yeah.
Because people are welcome to promote when they come on the channel. Promote whatever you got going on. As long as it's hobby related.
I'm going to put that here. I send it in private, but I am also working on a website. It just takes a while because I'm not really good at it. But I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Yeah, eventually I will have like a full website. Also, it's better because Etsy basically steals so much from me. They take a lot out of every one of my sales.
Oh yeah, I've lost a ton of money selling little things here and there. I only sell 1 or 2 things a year, if that. But the amount of money I've made, they just kill me on their fees.
They take so much money out of my. It's like 50% or something from every one of my sales, so it hurts. It adds up. At the end of the month, it adds up for like hundreds and hundreds of dollars that I am just paying them for.
That's great.
Yeah. But that's it. I was just really wanted to show you guys the.
I used to sell a lot on eBay, and I quit.
Yeah.
So,
Is eBay better?
No, eBay's not better because people can return anything on you when you're on Etsy. You can have a no return policy and stop it right there from people screwing you over.
Yeah. That's hard, but yeah, but selling with stuff, you have to work with the customers, and some people will try to hustle you, and some people,
I made a huge mistake on Etsy a couple of years ago. I sold this model to a guy that I'd painted and finished. It was a resin print, and supposedly he dropped it and somehow crushed the head on it, which I don't know how it could happen. The way I had it packaged, and he showed me the box, didn't have that much damage. And he was like, it's Christmas time, and I got to buy such and such for my son, and blah, blah, blah. And like a dumbass, I gave him back his money before he sent me back the product. And then I never got my product back. I reprinted the head. I repainted it. Tried to contact him. Of course, he never got a hold of me. He took me. So if you ever decide to give in and give somebody a return, make sure you get it back before you give them back their money. Don't be nice. Don't be nice because most people aren't like you. So.
Oh, I am very naive, by the way. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm so nice. I can't stand it.
Yeah,
yeah, it is a problem. It is. It's true. But most of I've sold a lot. I had some bad experiences, but the average experience I will say is very positive.
Hey, Steve.
Matter
the
of
average
fact,
is nice.
Matter of fact, I'm so nice. My farts smell like the best perfume out there.
I wish I could say the same about mine, but
well, I'm actually going to hop off because I gotta go grab something to eat.
yeah, same. I have to go also. I just was really excited to show you guys because I've been working on that project for a couple of months now, and
let me share out your Etsy link here before you go real quick.
Thank you so much. And hopefully next week I'll come and I'll have everything shared and all the links and everything will be up and the video will be up, and then we can actually show everything the right way.
Thank you again. I'm sorry about that. I thought it was you who made it because after you showed those cards off, I was looking for Valentine's Day card and thought that looks like his profile, and I found it, but I don't know where now. Where it is on my computer because I have so many files. I forgot the name of the
Printventory.
From TechJaper.
I'm not crazy, but I tried that.
They're updating it constantly, Kenny. It's just like Orca. It starts out and it's just going to spiral. It's getting better and better.
Joking around and stuff, but actually you get to a point that you have a lot of files, and even just my design, I have so many of them. There is an app.
I know.
If anyone is interested, I'm going to put it in the private chat.
I can't even find my own design sometimes.
Exactly. So
Does
there
it-
is an app. Someone wrote an open source cameras on. Okay, just letting you know.
Okay, print inventory, like Dave
Inventory
says.
by Tech Jeepers.
I am
I'll tell you the name of it. I forgot the name of it.
I used it like a month ago, and then it took one of my models that had 1 million pieces, and it broke them all down. It's like, okay, where is the one directory that
Yeah.
has all the files in it? And they're
No,
scattered.
there is something else. I just need to.
That's why I didn't like it.
Well,
Because it did that.
there's something that I'm doing wrong. There's something I have to check. That way, when it finds a model, it keeps all the pieces in one folder. And for some reason, when I let it go through and do its thing, it like broke everything up. It's like, okay, where's everything at? So I don't know.
There you go. I found it. So the project called Manifolds, and I'm going to send the link here. It's an open source project, so it's free. You can self-host it, and it's basically a website that you can like reach from anywhere you want, and it will show you like all the files, and you can like press on it. It will have a web view, a 3D web view of whatever you of the file and everything. It's basically like your own private like printables or make a word kind of thing.
Well, you guys have a great one, okay? Have fun.
Take care.
Be safe.
Zach, you have a wonderful weekend, my friend.
Will do.
See you next time.
See you.
So I posted it in private if you want to share that link. It's just an open project, and it's really cool. It just helps you manage your stuff. It's still I think it's like very new still, so it might have some problems, but it's open source and free. So
Has anyone printed on glass?
yes. I started printing mainly on glass at the
Yeah,
beginnings
same
of
me.
the
CR10,
printing.
yeah. Glue
That's
stick and
olden
glass.
days there. Yeah, blue stick and glass.
And then
or
I went
blue
to
painter's
mirror.
tape.
Soon after I got rid of the glass that had a bow in it from Creality, and I went to a glass shop and I got some 1/4-inch mirror, and I had them cut and bevel it so it wouldn't be sharp, and then I put mirrors on my CR10.
Yeah, I think all of my CR10s I printed on mirrors.
Yeah.
At the time, there was a mirror that IKEA made that was the exact size of the build plate of the CR10.
Oh,
and
big
all
and
over
thick.
the world,
Okay.
people went crazy. They just went to IKEA and bought them, and it was very cheap.
Uh-huh.
Okay, guys, I really have to go help my wife.
I
It was
hate that when that happens, Tim. Sorry.
pleasure seeing you all, and we'll stay in touch.
Take care,
See
Tom.
you
You have a
next
great day,
week.
my friend.
You
Yeah.
too all. Good to see you guys.
Throw it in the mail. I don't think we're going to hook up at a coffee shop. I don't think it's going to happen. Just mail it to me.
Okay, we'll do it.
Wait a
I was
second.
up-
Let me
Appreciate
go
it.
quick up. I get the card because I printed it out.
Damn.
Old glass. Old glass.
Nice.
Oh.
Take care.
The tin log or the two hands had that.
There we go.
That glass bed.
You're on full screen.
Oh,
Here you
yeah.
go.
No, we don't, Matt. Hold on.
Yeah, this was the original glass bed off of the Anycubic Cobra Max. I immediately switched this
can
over to
Can you
PEI.
prove it's glass? You got a hammer?
That's glass.
Oh, we got a raid
That's
coming
glass.
in.
That's definitely glass.
Rating with 18 people. Digital Dragon 72 is rating on Twitch. Wow, what's going on, everybody? My name is Jerry. You're watching 3DHP. We're live every Saturday on Twitch and YouTube. And we talk about resin printing and 3D printing and lasers and painting and food and all kinds of crazy stuff. But I hope you had a great stream. Thank you very much, everybody. Please consider following. I've got 9 subscribers and 751 followers on Twitch. And if you give me a follow, I would have 752 or 753. I'd really appreciate it. And here's all these other wonderful people that come on the screen with me and they think I'm a nut. But yeah,
Jerry can
I
count.
hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you very much.
He said
You
food.
leaving, Andrew?
What's that?
He's gone already.
I
Are
was
you
just
leaving?
waiting for everybody.
Oh, hello,
You go-
everybody.
That's the one I
Thank you.
talked about.
I'm amazed. Jerry can count.
Reverse.
Can we mirror it? Mirror it. I can't see. I can't read backwards. No, your camera, you gotta mirror
I
it.
love you.
I just meant it
I love you.
forever and ever.
Luis forever. Okay.
Okay, yeah. In high school, I had print shop, so you had to do everything upside and backwards. So
Thanks for following. Plague Rain.
got quiet all of a sudden. And we've got 8 people in here. Nobody's talking. Wow.
Hey Tim, what do you got going on tomorrow on your hangout on your live stream?
Nothing if this error doesn't go away.
Oh no!
Don't you hate when that happens?
Can you
I even reinstalled Moonraker. Still this. So.
Oh dear.
Chat. Anybody in chat have any ideas?
So we'll see.
Ask Dave. Dave can fix forons.
I'm Googling it right now.
Okay.
Enders, I got you all day. We're on the Ender.
I'm Googling it. I'll figure it out. But it's
Or just say it, Dave. You don't like Clipper.
I love Clipper. I'm just still a baby to Clipper compared to everybody else.
all I did was install the script, add a section in Moonraker config that the Box Turtle GitHub said to add, and then boom, dead.
Hey, Tim, what about the I forget his last name, but the other Dave that taught you what you know? I think that's his name, isn't it? The one that's got all the rat rigs and really nice shop.
Oh, that's Jason.
No, he's not. He's not the young guy. He's older gentleman that had cancer.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he's got a really mellow voice when he YouTubes. It looks like he's in a basement, like you.
Has he been on here on the Hangout?
Yeah, well, yeah, he's been on here like once. God, let me pull up, see if I can pull up his channel.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I'm sure this is just something simple. I mean, hell, if I have to reinstall everything, I will. But
Add it up. Okay, hello, how you doing?
Hey.
If I have to reflash, reinstall, reconfigure, I will. But I don't want to have to do that.
But trust me, that's all I've been doing all last week.
I messaged Jason Tim about a week ago with a question. I didn't want to try to get him to drop into a hangout because I didn't want that to think that was the only reason I was contacting him, which was the only reason I was contacting him. So I just asked him a brief question. He answered. I said, "Hi, how's your family?" And then I let it go at that. I didn't want to try to pull him into a 2-hour hangout thing.
PC Van Villiet said I can use WinSCP to SSH into the Pi file system, edit out the change I made. But what I did is I already removed Moonraker and reinstalled it, but it might not have got rid of that file. So let me try what he said. WinSCP. WinSCP. There it is. I'll try it.
Oh man! Oh god, dang arm!
Helps if I put a password.
Yeah, David Wilson. What about that, Tim? David Wilson.
David Wilson.
Oh, David Wilson. Yeah. Thank you. That's his name. Yeah, I can talk to David, but I'll see if I can figure this out. I got WinSCP open here. Whoops! What the heck is my computer doing?
Yeah, because you sent me a challenge, or the military and me. I call them challenge coins. You sent me 2 of them.
I know the name, I just can't place the face. David Wilson.
Mainsail config. There
Holding
we
it
are.
up. I'm holding up his coin.
Oh, there we are. Okay.
Come on, camera, focus. There we go.
Cool.
Yeah,
Right.
and then on the back, I don't know what that means. TUIT. I don't know what that means.
Hmm.
Have you Googled it?
I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, he's a really nice guy. He's a mellow guy. And man, he's got a lot of stuff in his shop. Man, he's got a lot of nice.
Oh, David Wilson. He's building a rat rig or something.
Yes.
He comes on like once a week, and it's only for like 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah, okay. I know
Really
you're talking
mellow,
about.
really mellow voice.
Yeah, yeah, I know you're talking about.
Cancer survivor. He's the one that made a bunch of those crazy clocks, and I said one of these days I want to make one. I mean, it's a functional 3D clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, because I thought that was one of the guys that taught Tim. I feel like a dweeb this next week, man. I don't have anything to take. I'm going to a laser thing, and I don't have nothing to take.
Do you have any stickers?
I don't have stickers, man.
Oh.
I don't have business card because, I mean, what do I sell? Anyways.
A lot of you guys have maker coins or no?
I don't, because I need to start selling, man. Recoup some of my investment. I mean, I got 2 machines alone that are like 14,000.
Wow.
I mean, not to sell them, that wouldn't be that much, but that's what they cost me. 2 of my lasers.
We currently got 58 people watching. We've been streaming for an hour and 36 minutes, 18 of which are on Twitch. And we'll be doing a giveaway after that in a little while for Polymaker Filament. So at the pin post on top of a chat on Twitch and YouTube, fill it out. You must be present to win. It'll be anywhere in the world. It'll be a gift card basically worth $35 towards Polymaker products.
Yeah, we're doing a special batch of maker chips with the NFC chips in them. So I have the NFC chips, and my phone will actually write to these. Only problem is it won't save it. So someone can always go in and alter the RFC on or NFC on this thing. Sucks.
Gotta share my screen. I got something I want to show Frag. You might have already seen it. Or you've probably seen it online.
This is the config file.
There we go, Frag. I got that Jimitsu CNC on the table there. I got to supersize it. There's 2 frames there for a table that I'm currently building.
Sweet.
So I got all the stuff from Jimitsu in the mail, so I can take this other one apart, break it way down, and rebuild it. The only bad thing is the gantry on the X gantry is, it being so long. We'll just have to see how it works out. But anyway.
Hey,
So,
Jerry,
Yeah, I'm still trying to get my bits. I got the machine pretty much, whatever, but I want to find some good CNC bits, that I don't have to just keep buying over and over and over.
Jenny bits are really good.
yeah, Cadence Manufacturing, Jenny Bits. They're out of Arizona. But if you don't use your CNC that much, work with garbage because you're going to break them or tear them up. And then as you start to learn your projects and buy better quality bits. But
Jerry, could you show that link, please? I just posted in private chat.
Oh, okay.
This is the time and place on Thursday where Raleigh's going to be launching a new laser machine. If you're into that kind of thing with lasers.
Rich, the LA hobby guy, Patrick, Laser Maker's Realm, and Leo will be there. Kenny will be there. Well, you're still going, right, Kenny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fly Tuesday and I'll be back Saturday night. I'm staying that long so I can do a little touring.
Kenny will be giving out free hugs if you show up. The first 100 people.
There you go.
Can I get a squeeze on the backside too in the hug?
You're not in New Orleans, are you?
No. Does anybody else have these glacier plates? Or what are the cryo plates? Cryo grip plates.
My 10 log, 2 hands had a glass plate.
A what? Where? No, the cryo grip.
Oh, bio.
Cryo by BQ. Yeah,
Oh,
these new beds. So they've been working, but this is the unused side. That's the used side.
I can see the yellow tin on it.
Yeah, I was printing in gold ASA. You can print an ASA on the pro plates, on the glacier plate, but not the frostbite plate. So I'm hoping that comes off when I wipe it down, but hasn't affected adhesion at all.
Wow.
And I got them for the bigger ones because obviously the bigger curls, and these have been working great. I got one on the SV08, one on the Max now, and then one for the Bamboo.
Do you use dish soap on yours?
These you can. The frostbite you're not supposed to. These you can. I have not cleaned them off. I'm just literally testing their adhesion with no clean, like I literally took them out of the bag, threw them on, and they've been just working so far. And there's just the 3 of them. So there's 3 different sizes I'm playing with right now.
So then how do you get the glue residues off if you use glue?
What glue? You're not supposed to use anything on them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, you use nothing on them. That's what they're designed for.
What are they called again? What are they called again?
Cryo grip plates. Some people have hit or miss. There's 2 different versions. There's the frostbite and the glacier or the pro.
But I thought you were so in love with this stuff.
I do love that stuff. I love my nano polymer. I'll never get rid of it, but they don't offer that plate for every printer. So they only offer, they're really hard to find, the 350.
Hello, Captain Kern. How you doing today?
And the ones they have for the Bamboos, or no, I'm sorry, for the Crealities, the normal ender sizes are only the older enders, not the newer ones with the notches. So you'd have to cut your own notches out of them when you get them.
I think it was on Instagram, Captain Kern. I started following you this morning on Instagram.
Beam me up.
Yeah, Dan, there's chunks that come out of them too. Where's the? It's kind of chewy on the homing.
It almost
right on the edge.
Teflon.
And see, even this one's getting a yellow tint to it. Unused side, used side.
Epoxy.
Right where it cleans it.
Epoxy resin-coated flex plate. Big Q has their brand Sliceworks. Can't see the whole comment because it's behind my camera.
Sliceworks has one, and there are several others out there. Yeah.
I don't like the yellowing. The yellowing kind of makes it look old to me.
I've only printed a lot of gold and yellow with it. So my question is, what happens when I print a lot of black and darker colors with it?
Well, print some blue, the same color as a build plate, and see if it goes back to looking normal again.
I've got that going right now.
Thank you to whoever suggested WinSCP going in and taking out what I put in, and now it's working.
Oh, good.
Now, and I learned something new about how to get into the Moonraker config file and remove something manually. So I won't put in what the Box Turtle manual or suggests to put into the Moonraker, I guess, because it causes it to crash. But I think that was I forget who said that, but thank you.
I've got 4 Pi 3Bs that I have Octoprint on them that I used to use a couple of years ago. Since then, I have a new modem. I have 2 of my Pis that I took out. I think I mentioned this on my stream the other day. And I use Angry IP Scanner to try to see what my IP is on that Pi. Well, I realized that the Pis are old before I had this modem. So I have to go into Notepad++, edit that one text file where it's got your SSID and your password. I put the current one inside the quotes. I save it, plug it back in, go back in with IP Scanner. It will not see the printer, or it won't see the Pi. So I don't know why, but I tried 2 different Pis out of 4, and it's not working. So somebody said, well, just hardwire it, which, yeah, I can do. There's a plug on the back of the modem. I can do it that way. but I don't know why the IP scanner is not seeing it. Maybe something in my modem is blocking it. I don't know, but it's not seeing it. So I can't connect to the Pi wirelessly. And I used to all the time with all of them. So I don't know.
Yeah, I not fried it. I destroyed my card just yesterday trying to work on an Ender and the enclosure piece for it. So I snapped the SD card.
Oh,
I've done that.
Right out the main board.
I've
Yeah,
snapped. Those are breakable. Yes.
Yeah. It's just the design on it where it sits right next to the frame. If you move it just wrong, it just snaps. Like, oops.
Yep.
Okay, Tim.
So now I got to deal with this. It's just an error. Obviously, it recognizes the turtle now. And now it's basically giving me an error. And I'm just going to go look up and see what that means. So, yeah. But this is what I'll work on my stream tomorrow is getting through all this setup and how to figure out what these errors are, et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to work on tomorrow. So that is it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wrong one. There we are.
That little round.
I've been making these little cases for my Raspberry Pis that I put on those hologram boxes.
Craig, you taking off?
Those are cool.
Have a great day, Craig.
See you, man.
Bye, Craig.
Well, if we're all showing pies, there's a little case I did for this one. That's
we're showing pies?
That's a Pi 5.
I got some blueberry upstairs. Oh, pies. Okay.
I got some fake pies.
That's a Pi 5.
I've got some
But
fake pies.
It's just a little computer thing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's a 5. I'm thinking about hooking it up to the printer over here so I can get it going.
I have a Pi 5.
It's a pink pie.
It's a pink pie. And it's a fake pie. It's a BTT pie.
Ah.
I didn't know they had a
1.2.2.1
now.
Nice.
That's a 4B.
Or not 4B. That is the question.
Exactly.
Somebody's printer singing.
Either somebody's cutting something or somebody needs to lube something.
No, I'm doing a quad gantry level. That could be my printer going. But it's a lovely noise.
Okay, so that's a which printer is that?
Which one that I'm leveling?
Yeah.
2.4 Voron.
The 2.4?
That's the one that the turtle's going on.
Oh.
And it's using the beacon probe.
Here's my 3B.
Is that the beacon probe from your rat rig days or just another probe?
Same probe. I've got beacon probes on both my Vorons.
I gave that guy away.
Did you cut that, Jerry, or you bought that?
Well, I bought them that way. No,
I should have kept some parts. I gave that guy everything.
They were Canakit Pi 3Ps off Amazon. They're like $75 when I bought them like 3 years ago. And then instead of putting a little black case in them, I had a bunch of them I thought were getting hot. So I bought a clear case for them with a little fan and put a fan in them. And then a couple of these cases, when you're putting them together, you got to be careful. They kind of fall apart. So I had a couple of them. I put Scotch tape on them, kind of hold them together. But they're all Pi 3Bs.
I don't know what you got for your fan, Jerry, but this is the miniature fan that I got for mine. It's low profile.
Yeah, that's what I got on that.
Yeah.
Or no, mine sits above it. Okay.
Yeah, it's about like 2, maybe 3 millimeters.
All right, I got to show you the fanciness of mine. I forgot it lights up.
RGBs? That makes it faster, Kenny, by 25%.
Shoot, it came unplugged.
case anyone ever wanted to know how much it takes to print a switch wire, that's a switch wire in a bag.
Yeah, light. Woo! See that? See that? Woohoo!
Oh, it's a kryptonite box. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it changes colors. Okay, gonna go blue. Woohoo!
Nice.
Anyways, oh, it just went green. So
We'll do the giveaway, everybody, in 15 minutes. 15 minutes, we'll give away Roll Polymaker.
so what other choice do we have today?
It's a whole switch wire.
Hey, wow, check that out. I like that. The Blue Man Group behind you there, ball-headed dude.
I don't know that he stalks the shop sometimes.
Over your right shoulder, you got a Blue Man Group dude.
Who do I have? Oh, this guy.
Blue Man Group dude.
Oh no! I hit him. I dropped the poor guy. I dropped this poor guy. I don't know who he is. No idea.
Blue Man Group.
This is, you know, you're the only model I have printed in this weird material. This ABS, what is it? ABS.
That's cool.
Pet G, I think it is. It has ABS Pet G blend.
Hey, Final Snow, how you doing?
He sits next to the chicken.
So that Raspberry Pi that you got, Kenny, that you made in the computer case, you can get these mini screens for about under $20. HDMI.
Yeah.
You can turn it into an actual PC.
Matt, got a question for you. Luban came out with a new video. I think it was this morning. They were showing another video on when you print out this prism type thing, turn it at the right angle, it basically disappears. All the infill on it, the honeycomb or whatever, it disappears when it's at the right angle. So Lu Chen was doing his own version of that in Luban. You know what I'm talking about?
I know something was released today, but I had not a chance to look at it.
Okay.
Because I was busy with private stuff.
I don't know what I got this for.
That's a BTT Pi 2. That's the new Pi.
What's it good for?
That's basically a Pi.
Oh, okay.
It's a replica Pi it's designed by Big Tree Tech. It does the exact same thing as a Pi 4B.
Kind of like
and a Pi 5.
A COVID Pi, right?
Oh, well, no, it's still rocking the rock chip. So,
no, do you know what I mean by a COVID Pi?
Yeah, the ones that were expensive as hell.
I have no idea why I've got it.
During COVID, Pies went obscure.
Yeah.
Like
$180 for a regular Pi.
Yeah. So
this has a whole bunch of connections on it that my other Pis don't have.
Yep. Yeah, it's supposed to be close. It's like a hybrid between a Pi 4 and a Pi 5.
Oh, okay.
So the original one was the version 1.2, and now they have a 1.2.1. So let's see the difference.
It's got rock chip on it. It's got a Kingston memory thing on it. It's got it looks.
I believe they come with 4 or 8 gig on those.
Okay, and it's got an antenna too. So,
yep, for Wi-Fi.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, you have the newer version of what I have right now that I'm playing with.
Oh, okay. I got so many.
Jerry, you're doing pretty good compared to Dave.
What's that?
Yeah.
Look, I'm an addict. I'm okay with it. This has got me off of my cigars so long.
It's been 2 weeks, and here's my vape right here. It's called a toothpick.
A pacifier. It's
when
my
I wear out
pacifier.
the toothpick, I just get another toothpick.
What the pick is called a pacifier? Or your
my vape is my pacifier. I'm sorry. I don't even care. I don't leave the house without it. I can't go nowhere without it. I get agitated without it. So I still have my
totally agree with you. I understand. I was vaping a 6, and I have been for years. I think whatever flavor, strawberry, whatever. But
at
it's
6,
just a really bad habit. Nicotine on a cigarette's like a 20.
Yes.
I was vaping a 6.
Coming down on it.
Very low nicotine level.
Yep, I
I
started
was
at
gonna
a
say
20
vape
and
was
came down.
around when you were 6.
No, the
I'm at a-
degree of nicotine. Yeah.
Yeah, the milligrams per Nick. So yeah, it goes. You get the Nick salts, and you got 20s and 25s and 30s for
All right.
heavy users,
I-
and come
I
down.
I will confess, in the late 70s, I did smoke. Okay, so I grew up in Linwood, which is by Compton, Long Beach, all those really nice cities in California. What brand do you think I smoked?
Lucky Strikes.
Marlboros.
Cool.
If you're anywhere in Baltimore or Maryland, it ends up being a Newport. Everybody smokes Newports around here.
I used to smoke Cool because I like the menthol taste, and I used to smoke Eric cherry cigars.
Mm,
Okay.
hundreds.
What the heck are these things?
And then I'd be drinking my 40, walking down the street.
You didn't like the Virginia Slims? They weren't your style.
Yeah, right.
Have it on the end of your long black twig.
Oh boy.
I think a Capri. Those are the little tiny ones, right? The Capris.
Yep.
Yeah.
George Carlin said those Virginia Slims were lady cigarettes.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, I smoke Salem's too, because those are menthol.
As the price kept going up and up on cigarettes, I would kept finding a different generic brand, basically something cheaper. But I keep buying something cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, and I don't know what they sell for now, but anyway.
HBB.
I can remember when you used to get them for
And then-
39 cents a pack.
Yeah.
And then my burn-law at the time was hardcore. Campbell's no filter. Oh, yeah.
Ugh,
And
God.
when people say you stink and smell like cigarettes, when I quit smoking and I went to vaping, I totally could smell cigarettes
Yep.
or on you or around you. And yeah, it did stink. I totally understand what they said. So
Do they still let you smoke in the casinos?
Yes, certain areas of the casinos and some casinos.
Yeah, because I remember walking around Vegas and everything, man, and it was like walking around an ashtray.
yeah.
Yeah, there's still
And,
some
and
that are
you
like
can also
that.
and you can also drink in public here.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to see people walking down the strips with those big, huge glasses, like margaritas and stuff.
Yeah,
That was my wife. Had the big one with the straw hanging out of it, holding the base, and you wrap it around you. Like, why are you walking with that? It's Vegas, baby.
They're plastic. We have to let them yeah.
Especially New Year's Eve, man, when you see them all on TV.
Jeez.
You should have got
got
yourself
the
one of those hats. Get
Huh?
yourself one of those hats, Dave, that you put like the 2 beer cans in.
And the
with
two, yeah, we're just sitting there drinking.
Yeah.
Well, years ago when I was younger, I said state needs casino money. Years ago when I was younger, you could get food really cheap in Vegas because they made so much money on all the gambling that all the food was cheap. But somewhere they
gone
went
up.
wrong and they started charging you for everything. Now they even charge you $20 to park somewhere. It's just ridiculous. Everything's money, 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 money. Give me,
Yeah.
give me.
Unless you spend money in the casino. If you spend money in the casino, they'll waive that for you.
Yeah,
Remember, you used to be able to go to the circus for $10, get all you can eat prime rib.
yeah.
Yep. $9.99.
Yep.
Money.
Yeah, I helped build the Bellagio. I was there for 3.5 years.
Oh man. Yeah, one of my Facebook pages is Vintage Las Vegas, and they always show 70s and all that other stuff with Vegas. Oh wow.
Vegas changes every 5 to 10 years. You know,
Yeah.
new money will walk in and just sweep everything out, buy it up, switch it up again.
I've been down the strip in so long. I don't care to be.
I'm not
Well,
a fan of the strip either. I like
I didn't
downtown
know it.
more.
I didn't know it. The Vacation Field shut down in 2017. I guess they're thinking about tearing it down and putting houses in there, low-income houses or something. But
I did not know that either.
yeah, I was watching something on YouTube. Had a story from one of the local news stations, and they said that it's been closed since 2017. It's like, wow, I figured they were still doing expos and having games there and everything, but evidently not. It's been closed down 7 years.
Wow.
So, or 8 years.
That's over by the dentist or the signs and all
Stewart,
that.
Stewart and Las Vegas Boulevard, or not Stewart, Washington and Las Vegas Boulevard.
Well, the neighborhood is what I'm talking about. Yeah, the Sign Museum and Dinosaurs for Kids.
Yeah, and all the homeless people that hang out in that area by the War Master Cemetery.
Whoa, man.
Everywhere in Vegas.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Especially Main Street. Oh, my God. But you know what, man? For a short while, I worked in Utah and Salt Lake. Man, they got it bad, too. They got it really bad, just as bad as us. You would think, those, that city, wouldn't have that kind of problem, but yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a mini brewery everywhere you look, even in downtown Salt Lake. Mini breweries, man, everywhere.
I'm going to close the giveaway here in just a minute. So if you haven't got in the Polymaker giveaway, please do so now. I'm going to close the giveaway in about 30 seconds. And then we'll do our drawing. One roll Polymaker must be present to win. But if you hear me talking, you're present. Got 49 responses currently.
So everybody that comes Thursday and watches the video, they get free audio and free video on me. Okay, if you come to YouTube and watch us, you get free audio and free video from me.
So you're gonna be there.
It's a free. You're not. It's a free pay-per-view.
Okay, we got 50 people in now. 51 in.
Kidding.
Andrew, what are you working on?
It's a land speed race car I just designed in SolidWorks. It's a Fiat Metropolis, it's called. It's pretty cool. I just printed it out my
cool.
K2. So it's a slot car. So you can actually open it up and put a motor and stuff in it and race it on a slot car track.
That
Wow.
is cool as hell.
I was on a different screen, so.
Today's slot cars go so dang fast, man.
Oh yeah, they're all magnetized, eh? I'm old school, so
Well, I am too.
It's all pretty well detailed.
I started I started a long time ago. I think I was like 1964.
Okay, let me share my screen.
Oh, cool.
Andrew, is that an Ender 6 behind you?
Ender 5. Ender 5 is working over here. I got a lot of old machines.
I didn't see the frame on the side. I thought it was a 6 there. I'm like, I haven't seen a 6 ever in life.
People are every year or two, people upgrade. They want the fancy stuff to be like everybody else, but they all print the same benchy, don't they, Dave?
Yeah, they do. They all do.
It's all about the same.
I think Dave knows something about benchies.
Benchies all come out the same. I can show you benchies from some old machines compared to a brand new, ridiculously fast. They're almost identical. You can barely tell them apart.
All righty, here we go. We've got the wheel of names. We've got 51 entries. We are going to draw from one roll of Polymaker filament, some of the best filament on the planet. The code will be worth $35. So if you find 2 rolls for $20, pay the extra $5 and you get 2 rolls, or apply the $35 towards a bigger order. I've got the code and everything ready to ship out to the winner. You must be present to win. Anybody can enter unless you're an affiliate with Polymaker or something, then you can't enter. So here we go. Give me a number, chat. I don't know, like a third or fourth person between 5 and 20.
69.
42.
Number blue.
See what pops in. I'll randomly grab.
Hi.
I'm open. Pass it to me. I'm open.
Sent 1221. Hello. Skull Army. What's going on? Bearded Printer. Hello. There we go. Let's see who they are. Sent 1221. 7. We're going to go with 7. All righty. We're shuffling 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So once we have a winner, you say hi in chat. I'll put my email in chat. Email me right away, and I'll send you back your link and code immediately. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Big money, big money, big money.
No, but you did not win, babe. Somebody else won. Did you enter in to win? Then let's see if you won. You didn't win. Somebody else won.
Big money, big money. Ooh.
Oh, this is the most rigged day ever.
Yeah,
Here's
This is
his
definitely
winner.
this.
it missed me by 2.
Here's
He
winner.
just
Please
won
say
last.
something. Congratulations.
He just won like 2 hours ago.
Oh, did he?
He won.
Wow.
Bearded's got enough to make enough new models now.
Bearded Printer, do you want to keep it or do you want me to redraw? Totally up to you.
Rigged dinner. What do you mean rigged dinner? You're the one that won.
It is too.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Bearded Printer has some great models available on things. I'm actually printing one of his models right now. That's what I say. That's just
Hold
too
on.
funny.
Right, there's my email. Shoot me an email and I'll send you back the code. Congratulations. Here, dog. You can't get your own cracker? No, Daddy, I don't have hands. Here you go. Very cool.
I just shared his link in chat there, Jerry, in the private.
Okay.
Yeah, missed it by 2 slots. Oh well.
You'll have to go check his stuff out. I haven't done that. But let me click on it and share it.
Has anybody ever done a folded print?
Well, oh, you're talking about making it, what do they call it? Living hinges? Where it folds in on itself?
Yeah. I seen a site the other day where, because when I was really in the, when Bamboo first came out, a lot of guys, was communicating on there. And this one guy was really into folded prints and then scaling them up.
Oh, there you go. Russ got one. Why does that look like a flow calibration test?
I'm sending this code real quick, guys. Bear with me for a minute. I got your email. I'm replying right now. All right. Bearded Printer, I just emailed you back. There's your code and your link. Thank you. Congratulations.
This one.
You're muted, Russ. We still can't hear you. There you go.
These are the LED strips that I use on these. And then I have the tabs spaced here so that the strips fit perfect in between the tabs. So that's how I actually mount the strips there to make those lights.
Oh, nice.
I knew math would come in handy for something.
You're very creative. You got some really cool stuff, projects you work on that you do there.
But not algebra. Algebra, I've not seen a reason for that stuff.
I never learned algebra in school. I got a GED after 10th grade, and I never learned anything about algebra.
I got a GED in the military.
Whoops.
And then I
still won't print at 40C.
And then I got an associate's during when well, I'm not gonna say it. When a certain person was in office, there was a program for veterans.
Okay.
Anyways, I got a health information tech associate's degree.
Hey,
Woohoo!
Mr. Diesel, how you doing?
That really came in handy.
I'll see you later, guys. I'm gonna go.
Oh, my
Take care,
camera's
Andrew.
not
Have a
working.
great day.
Duh.
See you later.
Thank
Andrew.
you.
I gotta go pick up some wood. What?
Sorry, I'm-
For my
I have
laser!
I have a 12-year-old brain. You can't just come out and say that.
I gotta
Am I
make
what?
okay. I gotta make a cross for my. I gotta make a Our Father cross that's been due since Christmas for one of my sister's friends that wants one of those crosses. I gotta make it
I should tell my wife that.
because the wood I got right now is warped.
Kenny.
The wood I've got in the garage that is a 1/4-inch sheet of plywood
Oh,
is
plywood.
warped.
Gotcha.
There.
10-4. Got it. Plywood. Warped. Got it.
Have you tried to like steam it and then press it down?
I use laundry bottles.
Sorry, I have to put them off. To straighten it out.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, guys.
Anyway, what were we saying?
I gotta get a sheet of plywood.
Got it. A non-warped sheet of plywood. to
Hey, I'm
make
not
the
the one
design.
with the small rods, Dave.
Hey, babe.
What's the scientific word for plywood?
Babe, Kenny has a warped piece of wood.
You guys.
Sorry, my mind went elsewhere.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's keep it clean.
Let's
We're
keep
all
it
adults.
appropriate. We're all adults here.
PG.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I'm doing project.
Hello, how you
today.
doing?
Hello.
Harry's working on printing stuff for people right
Your
now.
mom.
My mother
Mom.
and Blaze. Yeah, so you got a couple people you got to print stuff for. Look at you, half printing.
Hey, Kenny, that place across town that you told me about, the wood supplier, where I went and bought that laser wood. I bought 2 full sheets. Peterson's Lumber, I think it was called.
Uh-huh.
It was warped very badly. And even
Wow.
when I cut it down smaller, a lot of it's warped. And even though you might use magnets on your laser to hold it flat, the minute you cut it, it's going to spring back up. So you
Yeah.
have to, I guess, soak it, get it wet, try to bow it the wrong direction. I don't know.
Yeah, and those magnets that you saw when you're over here, they don't hold the sheet down for nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, those are strong magnets. They'll hurt you, when you put them back together, so you don't lose them. Whatever. But yeah,
Kenny,
I
I'm
gotta,
sorry.
because I'm going to go there tomorrow, Boulder City, pick up his camera, for the trip.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I heard-
and he's got and I gotta watch that thing. It's a nice camera.
I heard on the news Southwest is going to start charging for luggage now. No
May.
Okay.
No, I mean the month of May.
Oh, in May. Okay.
So, yeah, I seen that. I don't think I would ever fly Spirit. It just seems too ghetto to me of an airline.
They probably use real low grade fuel, save on money.
No, it's just if you YouTube them, just like on some cruise ships. I mean, you'll see fights and all kinds of stuff.
Whatever happened to People's Express? Remember that was that no frills cheap airline?
People Express? I don't remember that.
Yeah, People's Express. I think it was in the 80s.
The one, if I really could afford to fly, I'd like to fly United, but I can't afford United. Yeah, I'm flying Southwest.
Yeah, take out all the chairs and let you stand up. They can put more people in.
I'm flying business, man. I'm gonna get up front.
Yeah, I've only flown a few times, jumped out a couple times.
Yeah, I do miss. I miss flying. I miss flying helicopters the most. You know, because helicopter, there's the window right there. There's everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you're basically in a pilot seat next to the pilot.
Yeah. The co-pilot, right?
Well, no, you're the crew chief.
Okay.
Because they don't have two pilots in like a scout helicopter. The two-seaters where there are two pilots are like the Cobras and the Apaches. But like the four-seater that are like a news helicopter, which they've actually, since I've been in, they decommissioned them. They were called. Yeah, go ahead.
I was in a chopper one time, like they had in MASH. When I was a little kid, I went to Jerry Lewis Telephone with my sister, and it was a great big dome. You have a pilot, me in the middle, a little kid, and my sister. Of course, you're wearing a seatbelt. My sister's hand is holding the glass dome, which is probably plexiglass, I assume. And her hand, of course, is frozen in that position because there's no door. And I went up and down the strip when I was a little kid. And then I've flown 4 or 5 times, and I jumped out of a plane twice. Or actually, it's a static line. You get out, you grab the strut on the wing, you let go, it pulls your chute. You wear a radio, they guide you down. I did not fly tandem. I figured if something's going to go wrong, I don't want to be strapped to somebody. Let it be my fault. So did that twice. Second jump, snapped my foot. Steel plate and 8 screws in my right ankle, and I'll never do that again. And I'm afraid of heights. That's why I did it. So,
but I don't understand why do people jump out of perfectly good airplanes?
Well, once the chute opens up, it was really windy, but it was cool. I loved it. It's just, you know.
I've been on when it was the Fitzgerald. I've been on top of that roof when Cellular 1 was around because I was a cellular phone technician. I was on top of valleys, meaning I've gone to the edge and looked down. And you've probably never been up in the tower.
What tower?
What tower?
Stratosphere? No, yeah. I'll never go up there. No.
I've been up there about 5 or 6 times.
You know, when they were building it, I could have took a job out of the laborers union hanging off the side with a chipping gun, chipping a bunch of slag on concrete. I didn't want that job either. No, that's not for me.
How dare you call it the stratosphere? It is the strat, and they will correct you.
Okay.
Strat now.
Just like the Union Plaza downtown, it's called, I think, the Plaza. I call it the Union Plaza. It used to be called the Union Plaza. And just like the McCarran Airport, it will always be McCarran Airport. I don't care how many times you rename it to Harry Reid or Reid Airport. It's always been McCarran my whole life, so it always will be. There's no such thing as X. It's called Twitter, and it will always be Twitter.
Always be Twitter.
And when you log in, it says Twitter. So, anyway.
I'm going to drop off, get something to eat.
All right, Russ. Well, thank you very much for coming on. I really appreciate you. Keep up the great work, and I love you sharing stuff with me. I appreciate that.
Cheers, Russ.
I'll see you guys later.
Take care.
See you later, Russ.
See you, Russ.
I just noticed Zach's been gone. I didn't even see him say
Hey, Rich,
goodbye.
how you doing today?
Yeah, he did say goodbye. He had to go to this rave tonight. Remember his cosplay rave?
Yeah, remember? I didn't know what a rave was.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to take Tim to a rave.
Yeah, there we go.
Drink the Kool-Aid. Drink the Kool-Aid. It's cool.
Take the blue pill. Take the blue pill.
Oh, they've got enough pills there.
I don't think he would do
my
that,
raving days, I tell you. Oh, all these
my partying days. Oh my God.
Mine are done and over with. I gave up years ago. It's not the same out there anymore.
Here's a link when we want to drop in. There's a link here in the chat. We already had our giveaway. I haven't taken down the pin post on YouTube yet.
Ouch. Somebody's doing something.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Louise. Hey, Rich, what's up? Oh, hold on. Rich is on air.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
hey, Rich, I can't go. Just kidding. Oh man. I can't. People Express. I don't even remember that airline. People Express.
It merged with Continental apparently in 1987.
Yeah, and
And
Continental
then
went belly up.
Yeah, I know.
No
Remember
gumbo for
Pan
Kenny.
Am?
When I get off the stream, I'll be back out in the garage. I got to finish this table I got going for the CNC. Got to get the table built so I can start filming, start building it, tearing that CNC down there into pieces and rebuilding it. And it'll be as large as a table when I'm done.
I remember when I come first time to the United States in 1986. Was it roughly? We went to Disneyland and all that, and then over to Hawaii, and we were using Pan Am at that time.
Pan America, yeah, baby. The big blue basketball.
All right. So, which was your favorite airplane movie? Or airport or God, disaster. There we go. Mine was Airport.
What?
With
Oh,
Dean
what?
Martin. You're okay. You remember all the airplane movies? Like you had Airplane 1, Airplane 2. You know,
Yeah.
don't call me.
Don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, and then you also a long time ago, you had a movie called Airport, and it was Dean Martin was one of the pilots.
Airport 1977, I think, is what it was called.
I think it was before then. There was one before it. I know what he's talking about. Kenny's talking about. There was one that airplane was based on Airport later on, and there was one. I think it was it the 50s or 60s?
Do they? I've never been on a cruise ship. Do they have a movie theater on a cruise ship?
Yes, many of them. Yeah.
Do you think they've ever showed the Poseidon Adventure on a cruise ship?
Oh man,
there's got to be a morning after. I remember that song from that movie.
Or Titanic.
Yeah.
You know what? When I do get there, either one of the days because that thing is Thursday, I am gonna go on Mississippi boat. I'm gonna go on a riverboat. It's $45. So I'm gonna go on a riverboat. I'm gonna go on an airboat ride. And check out some gators. So I've looked at all the prices. Yeah, and they do have city passes. They do have city passes out there too.
Here we go.
Jerry, you were closest. Airport 1975 was the original one.
What, Dean Martin?
Well, it was 1957, which was 0 Hour, which was the original, and then it took elements from Airport 1975 for Airplane. The one that we all laugh at.
I was 11 in '69, and I wanted to go to Woodstock.
I went to Woodstock too. My aunt actually lives in Woodstock, and it's not actually in Woodstock.
I did go to California Jam though, so.
Nah, man.
I lived in California. Me and 6 girls in a Pinto, and I'm not lying. Me and 6 girls in a Pinto. There was something on each other's laps. Yeah, I had a thing about Pintos back then.
You animal, you.
Airport 70. Okay, in
I like
70, let's see. 1970, I was 6 years old.
1970, I was 12.
I was 8.
I'm an old fart. You're in your 60s, Dave?
No, I'm not in my 60s. No. No, I'm a movie fanatic.
I'm in my 60s. Too bad.
Yeah. I just can't. Wow, this is the 3rd month of the year already. Man, 3 more months, I'm going to be 67. Oh,
yeah, my sister is oldest. I'm the youngest of 3. My brother and my sister, and I'm glad I'm the youngest now that I'm as old as I am.
As old as I am, you makes it sound like you're ancient.
Well, my sister's in her 70s. She's
Next
like
week is my birthday.
2 or 73.
Next week, Matt?
But Sergio, you put us all to shame. You're in such great shape.
Yeah.
In 6 days' time.
I mean, Sergio, for his age, is in great shape.
Watch what you eat and don't watch all the junk food commercials on TV.
Well, he was also a law enforcement, too. That helped. But then again, I've seen some fat cops. Rich, you're lying. I know you're older than me.
So what are you guys all buying me for my birthday? I'm just kidding.
Some lights for your
Simon.
lithophanes.
Yeah.
No, I have enough lights. That's a nice thought.
All right, so
I'm gonna get you some, and you'll love it.
Show you how the turtle box came out.
Nice.
I still
Where are
have
the
to flash-
turtles?
I haven't flashed the board and I haven't ran the wire for 24 volt. I need to hook that up. But I done 4 live streams on it.
Looks
Came out
really
pretty
good.
cool.
Are you going with the
Good.
enclosure later or no?
No, doesn't need it. I'm right now. My house from an 18% humidity just doesn't need an enclosure. Well,
speaking
if
of
I-
humidity, oh man,
Yeah, I'm at 18% in my room right here. If I leave filming on it for a long time, obviously it'll get dusty in Vegas. I'll just throw a towel or something over top of it, or I'd have to blow off all the reels, obviously. So that's a fun project. So
it's going to be 65% next week. I looked it up.
What, are we getting rain next week?
No, man. For New Orleans, it's going to be 65% humidity next week. Because I looked at the 10-day forecast. I looked at the 10-day forecast.
Yeah, they like
Hey,
the
y'all,
upper in the
it's a
80s, so you're low.
David, I've been in Clearwater, Florida for God, that was God, man, who was that?
If
I used to be in the staffing business, so I worked for a few of them.
So if I took my shirt off, got it wet, wrung it out, put it back on, that'd be 65%, right?
About
Sure.
50.
Here you go, Matt.
Anyways, Clearwater, it was humid as hell in Clearwater when I was there. And it was for
A little
able-bodied
bit messed
labor.
up right there, but otherwise it came out very nice. It's all patchy.
LED go in there.
Except this color, that's PLA.
Which side was the top?
That side was the top.
What is that, Tomahawk?
No.
It's a Minecraft hatchet.
Minecraft hatchet. Yeah. Pickaxe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the pick? You got a pickaxe too, right?
Yeah. I made it brains too. I had to remove several people's brains. So
Brains.
Tomahawk
Yeah.
hatchet, wouldn't it be the same thing almost?
Man, those things are huge.
If you got two brains, Matt, hang them side by side on one keychain, and then you got wrinkly old blankety blank.
you know.
Okay.
Bearings.
Here you go, Kim. Kim.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
I'm just sorting out all the spare parts from that build now. I'm trying to get rid of them all. So, hi. How's everybody doing today?
Maybe one of these days I'll build a Voron 2.4. We'll have to wait and see. And that would be a lot of live streams.
Hi, my name is Tim, and I have a problem with printing.
What I'd love to do with this is do the reverse electronics on it, like I did on the Trident.
What do you mean reverse electronics?
So in other words,
Upside
instead of
down
having to
shows.
turn it over to get at the electronics from the bottom, I could get at the electronics from inside under here. Although that wouldn't work with the build plate. No, it wouldn't work. It only works on the Trident.
Trident. Yeah, the Trident's the one to set up for best.
That's what I want to ask. So on Vorons, to get to the, is the SD card accessible on the side, or do you have to flip it over?
The SD card on the Pi, you mean?
Yeah.
I got to flip it over.
Flip it over.
Now, you could, if a person were smart.
You can put the board.
That's not me. You could make it so you could mount the board somewhere so you could actually access it from the side. But the idea is you don't have to access that very often, right? Just when you're flashing it or something.
Yeah, because trying to put mainline on this thing, this thing has been flipped so many times in the last week.
Yeah. I just need to find a place for my
I'm glad to
washers.
see you flipped out already too.
Well, it's just, I hate when stuff don't work, especially when I'm reading instructions. I follow them true and true. I know I'm doing it right per the instructions. And they keep saying, "Oh, do this here," or "Here's a fix," and the fix doesn't work because you're trying to fix a file that you can't write over because there's no permissions for that file. I mean, there's
Right.
no access to it. You can't change it.
Here you go, Dave.
You should be able to edit
3D
anything.
printing, Dave. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah. Oh, I was on mute. Sorry. Yes, the purple pickaxe. I like that. Make them like big size and put them on the wall and make, instead of the white, do transparent. Put some LEDs behind it. Kid would love that in their room. That would fit with the lithophane scheme.
I don't do movie theaters anymore, but isn't there a Minecraft movie now?
There is
It's coming out. It's coming out next month. I'll be going to see it. I'll be going to see it with Ethan.
Well, yeah, you got a son. I don't have no kids.
You don't go to movie theaters anymore?
No.
Man.
Oh, they're
well,
scary.
there's a reason. There's a reason.
Reclining seats, all the luxury now.
Well, I got that at home, dude. I got a big screen at home. I got streaming. I've got I got unlimited internet. I can stream it when it comes out.
Do you have a 120-foot screen?
What we
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
like, what we don't like, I mean, yeah, some people don't care, but some of us do care. You can't turn down the sound. They play them so damn loud sometimes.
What's that?
Yeah. I mean, you have no control. You have no control of the volume.
They have a theater here, and I'm sure you guys have it down there. Obviously, it's called AVX or something. I'd never been in it before, but I went and saw that movie called something 17. It was about a guy that they kept cloning and cloning. Anyways, this movie theater actually projects on the walls as well, so you're basically immersed in the whole thing. It was really cool.
Like an IMAX?
Not like an IMAX in a sense. The IMAX is just a massive screen, but this was. They had projectors that would project, like if you're driving down the street in traffic, you can see the traffic going by beside you as well because they project stuff on the side.
Peripheral vision, yeah.
It was pretty cool. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going to the Spear, but just to park,
yeah,
is crazy.
Remember drive-in movie days though? Nah, those were good.
Oh,
I have one in my neighborhood.
Yeah, I think it's $100 to park in the Spear parking lot. It's like $100.
There's still one in existence.
The Spear on the strip.
Spear, what is that?
The big dome, you know? You see
yeah.
all different things.
$100 to park there?
That's what I've heard. The parking lot's $100 to
crap.
park in the parking lot.
Yeah, there's still a few drive-ins around. They
That's
now
to
play
go to
for your
the
FM radio.
Venetian or the Palazzo, park up there in the garage, which will still cost you probably $20. That's what they do nowadays in Vegas, and you got to walk down to the Spear. Yeah, it looks really cool.
Yeah, the drive-ins. I remember when you used to have to open your window and clip this thing inside your window, and the dancing hot dog on the screen. Those were the days.
And you hide in the trunk, and their friend closes the lid, and then you feel like you're trapped, and you're banging, let me out. It's like, no, I'll hold it shut. Don't close it. Don't click it shut.
Are you looking at the car next to you, and they're having more fun than you are because the windows are fogged up?
If this car's a rocking, don't come a knocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one time I took one of my girlfriends when I was a teenager to the drive-ins. Her little brother had to go, of course. Here, go buy some food. And he was back too damn fast. But anyway, oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, they're definitely lying to you, Jerry. I'm looking up parking right now at the Sphere. $18.
Yeah, I heard it was $100 to park there.
That's $18 for a show this weekend, and $18 for another show during the week.
Huh. Okay.
Maybe it's the admission as well.
Yeah. That's probably with the admission, I could see that.
And then if you go to go see the Raiders game or something like that, I won't quote, but I heard it's astronomical to park anywhere around there. So look up the Raiders Stadium.
George
yeah, that's
Strait,
every
George
stadium.
Strait and Gene Stapleton at the Allegiant. It was over $500-$600 for a seat, and the nosebleeds.
Yeah, years ago, I thought that'd be so cool to see a professional game if they ever build a stadium in Vegas. Then they build it. It's like, man, it's too expensive. I still can't go.
Yeah, and now we're going to have the A's.
Take care, Rich. Have a great day. Yeah, Rich, Hillary, Hobby Guy, Laser Makers Realm, Patrick, and Jeremy. They're all streaming later, guys. Go check them out over on YouTube. They'll be streaming on multiple channels, and they talk everything lasers. So a lot of good information there.
Right, and they're giving away that new machine on Thursday. It's a
next Thursday I have a doctor's appointment. Is that when you're going to be there next Thursday, Kenny?
Yeah.
All right.
But that's in the evening. I mean, I gave you the link, and I'm sure if you pull it up, it's even on my Facebook.
So you fly in Wednesday night?
I fly in Tuesday.
Okay.
So I can tourist on Wednesday, a little bit on Thursday, tourist on Friday, a little bit on Saturday, then fly back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sticking around Saturday because I at least one way wanted to go nonstop. So coming back, I'm going nonstop. And going out there, I got stuff in freaking Austin.
Or giving away 2 Galvanic lasers Thursday.
Yeah, see?
Nice.
Or you guys can send it to Europe, or
Well, you also got to put in there's a link where you got to put in, you got to visit the web page, visit this, visit that, one of those. Yeah.
It's like Gleam.
Yeah. I don't have the link right now.
Probably will be tariffs. Anyway, let's talk about something else.
Hey, Rich, can you send us a link to the so they can at least sign up? But you must attend the feed to win.
Must be present to win.
I mean, that's Thursday is also when the price is going to be released. What it is a diode 40 watt, but it's also a I can't think right now. What I got back there. But anyways, it does like 100 by 100, and then it moves to another section. So instead of like this diode back there, it just does the whole thing. It's a galvo is what I'm trying to think. So yeah, it does a section, then moves on. So it's way faster. Oh, you don't have to
have to be present. Oh,
I thought you said you did. Back on that first thing when we were signing up to go to the meeting. I thought you said okay. So that's my bad. I'm wrong.
Kenny, wrong?
Right,
Never.
Hey, I admitted it. I thought you had to attend the video. Well, that's cool. Yeah, Leo, it's very generous.
So, Kenny, you said you're not going to Remurf?
No.
Dang it.
If I went to this and that, I'd get shot. Because she knows how much. I think she's put 2 and 2 together. How much I'm spending on New Orleans. Almost close to that much. Well,
yeah, I think
since I'm gonna be down there, I got plans. I want to see stuff. I want to.
She's in the house watching right now, Kenny. You're in trouble.
Yep, you're definitely in trouble. 200. Good job, Kenny. Only $200. Good job.
Yeah, I wish. But no, I want to. I have a bucket list like everybody else. I want to ride an airboat
and see the crocodiles.
Yes.
And get out in the swamp. I'm right there with you, man. I'm not knocking you. I would too.
And for about $45, they have a riverboat. Oh,
I want Kenny's
really nice
flag back.
See,
I want this flag back now. Dang it.
Thanks, Rich. I'm looking forward to this, man. I'm excited. Hey, I'm a 4X, by the way. I'm a 4X. I'm not a small guy.
More than you love. That's all.
Tell Patrick I'm a 4X.
Yeah, George Foreman passed away. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shame.
Did he? Oh,
my wife's one of her sisters several years ago, she made, oh man, no 4X.
Cut the
Anyway,
back out. You married during the live streams.
Okay, well,
Yep.
a few years ago, my wife's sister made me a shirt out of 2 shirts. I don't know how she did it, but she made me a shirt out of 2 shirts.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, see, I'm not small.
Kenny, where'd you go? I didn't see you. You turned sideways. You disappeared.
I'm just like Jerry. We've seen Jerry. I'm just right there with him.
Damn, Jerry.
Jerry looks like he's pregnant. The rest of my body looks small, but my stomach isn't.
I'm taller.
Are we doing a fat off here?
All I got on him is I'm taller.
We're doing a fat off. Is that what we're doing? Here. There you go.
When I had surgery in 2019, they cut me straight down like a pig, and I have a big long hernia down the center of my stomach. So I could never ever retract all that and have a 6-pack or anything, even if I did lose a lot of weight. I can never.
Hey, we have the best one. We have a 1-pack.
I can never look like I used to look like.
See, my same thing, Jerry. Right from the belly button down has been cut wide open for the hernia removal. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I
wanted
got
to
out,
say
and I first
something,
got
but I
here.
would have been rude.
When I got out of service and I first came here, I was straight down. I mean, I looked good, and then I got married.
Yep, marriage will do it to you. Get comfortable and relax.
So you saying this is marriage?
Well, my wife don't cook,
yes.
so I can't blame
Blame your
anything
wife.
on marriage. I watch TV and I eat and I snack. And I've been retired.
That's
for
what
11
I'm
years.
getting at, you know.
I gained weight from being retired. So I do all the cooking.
I mean, what I have for lunch today? Breaded shrimp and cheese and grilled cheese sandwich. Breaded shrimp. Real healthy.
I'm not eating a candy bar.
Oh, and Reese's. I'm a Reese's freak.
They got to be chilled though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're warm, you can't have them.
And I'm talking about the 4-pack.
No, you want fast break. Got to try a fast break. These are amazing.
I used to do whatchamacallits. I used to, I used to eat Snickers. I can't do peanuts right now with no teeth. Next month, I get my teeth. In May, next month.
I quit drinking Monsters daily too. I was drinking a Monster a day for like the last year, and I haven't bought any in a couple of weeks. Just like I quit vaping, I haven't had any Monsters. I'm not saying I'll never. Hey Phil, how you doing today? 3DPUK Tech Channel. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Haven't had a sticker in a long time. They're really good.
Oh man. And I used to love Abba's.
Oh God.
Yeah, we talk about Smoky Buds. We're on the food and stuff right now, but we talk about 3D printing, lasers, resin printing, CNC, a little bit of anything and everything. And here's my backdrop. I got all kinds of anything and everything in my room here. And yeah, we talk about food too.
Yeah.
I like remember
we all like food.
We have to eat in order to
we can't live
survive.
without it.
Yeah, without the food, we can't continue to print.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Like the printer needs filament, we need food.
Yep.
Oh man. Well, I guess I better go get my wood.
Make sure you straighten it.
Straight wood. Make sure you check it. Put it in your hand. Hold it out there. Make sure that thing's nice and straight. Then
Oh,
take
for
it
the
home.
cross, it's gotta be flat.
The garage.
Jerry, just put yourself off.
Have the garage door open so you have lots of light coming in while you're straightening out your wood. Makes you know.
I can't see the damn laptop in that when I have the garage door open.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm tired. I guess it's Dave's
What
fault.
do you need the laptop for, Kenny? What
light
site are
burn-
you watching
for light-
while you're
for light
while you're
burn.
messing with the wood?
For light burn to
Yeah.
cut to operate the laser.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
okay.
my sister back around Christmas time, a couple of her friends, because I don't know if you're into lasers, but last year, Rich and some of the guys, we were making crosses that were cut out, and there was a Lord's Prayer. Well, a lot of people have seen those and have wanted one, so from time to time I got to make one because my sister has one sold for me. I personally get $50 for those.
I made one for 3D printing, the same exact one. Took me a while to do it.
Yeah, another guy designed it. Rich perfected it.
Oh, there we go.
But he doesn't have the base on it. Still though, it's nice.
See, I had a burn mark on the back, so I had to cut it all down. And anyway, I mended it.
Yeah, and I don't sell them unless they're damn near perfect.
Yeah, they got to be perfect. So.
That's why I got to go get more wood, because the stuff I got right now is warped.
There you go.
Yeah, you got a few of
3D
them.
printed?
No,
those
these are burned.
Those are laser cut.
Laser cut.
Well,
Oh,
you can
I like
download that file from printables.
National Anthem.
That particular file, no, it's from Rich's site.
This one that came off Etsy. And then all the stars were cutouts, and then I painted them and I glued them back in after I painted them. And then I just took blue tape, taped off different sections, spray painted it.
Yep.
Well, it's really good.
Yeah, I got to get more active with my lasers, man. With the money I got in them.
I'm getting tired. Looking forward for bed.
Cuffo doesn't have an old bend in it, huh? Okay, yeah. Peyronie's disease. Yeah, okay. Yeah, bitcarrot.com, huh? Okay. I'm glad I don't see that commercial anymore. Bitcarrot.com.
Well, walk in your house, Alexa will hear you say it, and then we'll start appearing again.
Mm-hmm.
I got one in here. She hasn't responded at all. My sound bar has it.
She's listening. Alexa, are you listening?
You know the strangest thing, like a song or whatever, the last few days, I'll be talking to somebody about something. I mean, and I'll go on Google or whatever, YouTube, and it'll be something really close to what I was talking about. I mean, and I know people have said that before, but it's like, but the only thing is, that's Amazon that I have. I don't have the Google, or Google's, the same thing.
Amazon and Google are the same thing.
The voices sound a lot alike.
You mean Siri and Alexa?
No, Siri is Apple.
Google.
Siri is Apple.
Oh, is she? Okay.
You're talking about the Nest. The Google Nest.
Yeah. Oh,
I think it was, what was the name of the show? America's Got Talent. They had the lady that does the voice for Siri was on there singing one time. That was really cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah. You can find it on YouTube. I don't remember what it was called, but the lady did the voice for Siri. What's that, Tim?
That's all the spare parts from the build.
Oh, yeah.
And then this is a model I'm going to be assembling. It's a card shuffler.
My 3 millimeter on those short pieces, I ran out of filament. So one of them I used 2 millimeter, which it doesn't really matter. And I had trouble sticking them in the front up top there. So a couple of my bent, which I kinked them. So I need to replace them. Yeah. I think my Voron's got gremlins in it too. I'm not sure. I have to look at it.
Mine too.
What the hell?
Gremlins, you get it? Gremlins? Like gremlins? Oh, God.
That's not a gremlin. That's a mogwai.
Yeah, but he turns into a gremlin if he gets wet.
So don't
Hey,
wet it.
light.
I've had this guy since that movie initially came out.
Jesus.
Don't feed him after midnight.
You know he's worth a lot of money. The originals are still worth a lot of money.
I got 2 of those that look different than that. They're in a little box. They used to be collectibles. They talk to each other and their eyes move.
Oh, Furbies.
Furbies? Yeah, I got a couple in boxes somewhere in a closet somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think this company's even around anymore.
And I got an Alf somewhere.
I bet Jerry's got a Cabbage Patch doll.
No, I don't.
And I have a police dog too. I have this. I got this years ago. In Toronto. Toronto used to have a gift shop, so I bought this at the Toronto Police Department gift shop years ago. It's a canine.
I didn't realize I had this. My Turtle Box videos, Turtle Stream.
Oh, you messed up then. Now you got to do it all over, tear it apart, and put it back together again.
Turtle.
Go ahead.
There we go.
Oh, cool.
I think my sister got this at Goodwill or something. I don't remember.
He should have helped you do your build.
Oh, it says, I love Terry Fader on it, what it says. Yeah, he could have helped me done the build. He could have been watching, you know. I didn't think about it.
Bloober, turtle.
Yeah.
Hey, Thunder Keith, how you doing today? Yeah, once I someday get mainline clipper put on the So Westview 8, and I get the box turtle flash and get it all hooked up, I'll be doing another live stream. And
It's turtle box,
I'll make
not box turtle.
Turtle box, box turtle, either or.
It's a turtle box. Call it a turtle box.
Have it on there.
I'll need Thunder Keys on my stream tomorrow to help me out.
Box turtle, not turtle box. That's it in chat.
It's box turtle.
Can he straighten out his wood? That's why he's not there, right?
That's exactly why he's not there. He's straightening his wood right now. I'm sorry, Thunder King. It's okay. I'm on Kevin's hit list too because I was calling them coins for the longest time, and they're chips. They're maker chips.
Anyway, I've been printing today a little bit. So, again, for the people who just joined us, or not too long ago, I made some Minecraft pickaxe and another axe, and I made a couple brains. I made a key rip ring.
Brains. Need a zombie to go with them.
It came out pretty nice.
Cool.
And of course,
the bigger one.
Yeah.
Gotta make a full one up against Zany.
I actually thought my niece is gonna come around tonight.
Hold it from the other end, Matt. Hold that. Show us again.
No, don't do that. No, not that way.
Looks kind of like it.
No,
Looks kind
put
of
it up.
pixelated.
Put it up.
Is it me or my screen's all pixelated?
Stop it.
Yeah, I'm pixelated now. You can't see my name. You can't see my face.
Why is it
I'm on the
like
witness
it?
protection program.
I can't right now.
Oops.
She always likes to go to the store while we're doing these streams. She did not get me Reese's. She got me a Kit Kat,
Oh,
but just as good, you know.
I don't know.
Jerry, I'm going to take off. My transmitter's about to die here.
Uh-oh. Okay, Tim.
Oh no.
Well,
I'm going to take off before
I
I
look
lose
forward
you.
to seeing you tomorrow afternoon. What time are you going to be on?
5
My
o'clock p.m. Mountain
condolences.
Standard Time.
5
Awesome.
mountains.
Well, thank you, my friend. You have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you
Send
tomorrow.
my
Where's
condolences.
oh, thank you for my mic dying. I'm going to charge it.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
Mm.
See everybody. See you guys later.
Take care.
Auf
Thunder King,
Wiedersehen.
drop in tomorrow.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Adieu. Auf Wiedersehen.
Wow, 4. We usually have more
There
people
was
here
4.
by this time.
I
So
know.
I'm gonna be raiding out here soon. We got 35 people still watching.
So I can go get my wood.
8 on Twitch.
We're glad this week.
Well, it's almost 3 o'clock, man. I still got to be able to burn that.
I got some cork board if you want it, Kenny. Some cork board over here. Big old slab of it.
Sounds like a health issue you got there.
Well,
big old thick piece of cork right there.
Thought you were married.
No, I'm not.
Only on the weekdays.
1977 All Out, Vincent. Hey, buddy, how you doing? How you been? Been a long time. Nine people on Twitch. Yeah, not very many people on Twitch. I multi-stream to Twitch every week. That's the only time I ever use Twitch. I've got a total of 9 subscribers, 752 followers, and I think I've been on Twitch for, I don't know, a couple of years now. What, 2 or 3 years? Don't really remember. It's been at least 2. So I actually thought about dropping and just sticking with YouTube, but I don't know. It's there. The drop game is currently working. If you pound drop on Twitch, it's activated. Yeah, I'll show you. Been very busy. Hey, Stephen Poole, how you doing today?
Man, that's the shame about that place where you got your wood, Jerry. I wouldn't expect, because usually they got quality stuff there.
Well, they were just about out there really low, so I got to knock off a couple bucks, but it was worked pretty bad.
I wouldn't even bought it.
Yeah, I shouldn't have.
Well,
The only way I can think to ever straighten it would be to soak it in water and try to weight it down with something, and that might work. I don't know.
Yeah. You know, it really, it's disappointing. I mean, you got these big box places like Home Depot and Lowe's, then sometimes you go in there and it's crap.
Well,
you know?
whenever I buy there, I'm bringing it home a truckload or 5 or 6, whatever. I will take every single 2x4, lay it out on the floor, and I'll eyeball it with my eye and make sure it's straight and true. And if it's cracked or something, I'll throw it back. I'll grab another one. When I built my shed and garage and I went through Home Depot, they're bringing out a Home Depot truck unloading stuff with a forklift. Well, then I'm kind of screwed because now when I'm actually starting to use it and I find bad material, I got to load it on my trailer and bring it back to Vegas to return it. Well, there's a Home Depot out there now, but at the time there wasn't. But anyway, I like to individually inspect everything. But if you buy a pallet of something, obviously you can't.
Right.
So I bought
like that appraiser yesterday. I'd still like to know how this is movable.
I got 10 2x4s yesterday. I didn't buy the sheet of plywood to do the top of it because I got to wait till the first when I got the money to buy the wood. So at least I get the table built. And then on the first, I get my pension and I can go down there and buy a sheet of plywood for the top of it.
It's around the corner. Be here before you know it. Man, I'm not looking to change in Austin of all places.
What, eating or Kit Kat?
Hmm?
No, nothing. I answered my question. My back is hurting me very badly right now. Anyway, what is printing for the next week? Anything planned?
I can't get this clipper to work, so I might. So you're talking about putting yours back to stock, probably?
Me?
Yeah.
I thought that at one point, but no, I'm going to figure it out. Other people have done it. I'm not going to, I got the machine. I want to put mainline on it. I will figure it out. So I'll go to 3DPO. I'll start over from scratch, and I'll try to get it figured out.
I've done it so many times. I know and I've built computers, and I had the rat rig working. It's just some issues that I didn't like about it. But yeah, other people have complained about the same issue about not finding that file the problem I'm having. And when you get to that, I'm surprised that hasn't popped up for you.
I'm just hoping I don't run into any of the issues you guys are running into. That's all I hope. I hope I just plug it in, flash it, plug it in, and go, hey, I got mainline.
Well, there's a lot of steps you got to take to get there. Copying this, copy that, do this.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, you can do it in 2 hours.
Prinosaurus, there's a guy on YouTube. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. The channel's called, I think it's Prinosaurus. He had done it on his machine, and he's sitting there explaining what to do. Basically, he's not showing you. He's just visually telling you what to do based on the paperwork. And I followed his until I ran into a hiccup. And then I contacted him, and I come to find out my first mistake was when I went to GitHub, there's two files that were extension .py. I right-clicked on them to save as. Well, that ain't how you save anything on GitHub. You have to download the zips. I didn't realize that. So for almost a week, I was screwed up because the files weren't executable. They weren't anything. They were just well, anyway. Lack of knowledge is why I had trouble. And then I had a lot of help. Thunder Kings had popped in and gave me a lot of help. DB3D Dan gave me some help, and I've just been trying to work it out. So, and then I got to a point where it says it's splashing the board, and then nothing happens. It just sits there and does nothing. So that was 3 or 4 days ago. I've got to revisit it. I just haven't done it yet. So I'm going to work out in the garage, get the table built. That'll take me when I get, I don't know, probably tomorrow I'll start working on the swivel again. I got to get it figured out because right now it won't do nothing. It'll turn on with no screen, no fan, no nothing. The hot end has a light, and that's just part of the procedure, where I'm at in the process. So,
yeah, it kind of freaks you out first, but they tell you it's going to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, if I knew somebody in town locally that could just swing by and I could, give them a tip and they would just sit down here and do this in 10 or 15, 20 minutes, that'd be done. But I don't know that person.
I was trying to get to the point where I got mine running. Then I was going to call you up and I said, hey, man, for next week, can you make me some business cards? Because you had the rotary set up where you made. And I was going to say, I'll fix yours, but I ain't got mine fixed.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
barter.
I was going to barter, I'll fix yours. Make me some cards.
But on Twitch,
I even have the cards.
I've been streaming for 3 hours, 3 minutes. I'm going to raid out on Twitch. Probably going to raid into Maker Deck. And I'm looking for my outro screen.
So 2 weeks from today, because I'm flying late next week.
There you go, Matt. I'm taking off, so say goodbye to everybody, Matt. I'm starting to raid down everybody on Twitch. Have a great day. Thanks for following.
See you guys.
See you next Saturday. Take care, guys.
Yeah.
And everybody watching on YouTube, everybody here on the screen, thank you very much, everybody.
I gotta go get my wood.
Have a safe trip, Kenny, and I hope you have have a lot of fun while you're down there. We'll see you when you come back. Have a safe trip.
Watch Thursday, man.
Sit in the back of the plane by the tail. Don't sit up front.
I'm flying in the front, business class.
Okay. All right.
So he's the first one.
Everybody have an awesome day later.